Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Future Psycho. Anyway, there we go.
The intro.
Yeah.
So anyway, last time on the Roughest Sea,
No. Sea of Unknown.
I know what I said.
Last time on
See
Rough
if I know.
Seas.
Sea of Unknown.
Last time on
Rough Sea.
Dragon Ball Z.
Last time I put
I
you
mean,
in
with
the
this
throat.
music, it is last time on Dragon Ball Z. The way it sounds, I know it's like a game or whatever, but it sounds like Dragon Ball like GT music.
Cyberpunk Dragon Ball Z.
I'm so glad that everyone else is making fun of Shino's name and not the name of my game.
Oh no, it's not even the name of his game. It's the name that I put on at the start that he hasn't changed on the Roll20.
I can't, because you're the one that created it.
That is
Psycho.
false.
In all
That's
fairness, we still make fun of the name of your game.
What are you
What?
talking about? No, you
What was it
don't.
again? Syphilis?
Syphilis.
Sisyphus
And
has
we're the
syphilis.
mafia.
Oh no.
It makes
We are the
rolling the
mafia.
stone a little bit harder than it used to be.
We are the mafia of the syphilis.
What?
The mafia has syphilis now. Oh dear God, the pain.
What?
All of our dudes are pissing blood except for Azu Zhao.
I blame the snake.
What do you mean you blame the
Well, where else
snake?
do you think we got syphilis from?
Not from me. I didn't know he uses protection.
From the snake. Such heresy. How
Can't
could
get
you
him at the
let...
paladin. No one wants to touch him.
I didn't get it. It was the snake. The snake gave it to us.
Yeah, that's the part you should be arguing against.
We all partook in the snoozy.
Oh.
Hold on.
Oh. Ugh.
This is gross. Can we go?
You're trying to make syphilis a cute name, calling it sissy.
No, snoozy is a snake pussy.
Mm.
I really don't like it.
Just like a Dragosi.
It could be worse, Psycho. Azuja could have two gnomes that they accidentally seduced. Oh wait,
Oh, would you look at that? They're not canon anymore.
it's too late.
Oh yeah, it would be too
You'd
late.
have to
except I'm
retcon a
gone.
whole sequence. And I have a gun.
Go on then, shoot, motherfucker.
This is the future.
I'm gonna aim for your dick.
Crying.
Me too.
Anyway,
Evolution.
Psycho's
Oh,
the only
rapid
one who took part in the
transition.
paladin.
Dick off.
now we got the disease out of the way.
The future.
I mean, we were
Well-
talking about you, so yeah.
No, I'm talking about you and your snake pussy.
Uh huh.
Sure.
I mean, can you prove it exists?
Actually, I can.
Uh huh.
Believe it or not, I
I don't
can.
know, it's covered in cloth, so we can't know.
This makes me wonder what the hell the paladin's been doing with the snake.
Hey, that's a good question. How can you confirm that, Shino Bunny?
I had my fair share of snake ladies in my life.
Uh huh. Oh, look at that, a blatant lie. You don't get any sex.
You know, I realized something.
Do you see my ass, my thighs? I got all the, I got all the girls.
I don't think you're
I mean,
gonna get snake
canonically-
pussy if you're bringing up your ass.
Canonically, Glory does have a thick cake, yeah?
Yeah, but again, you don't get pussy by having ass. You get guys looking at you like they want to fuck your ass.
What the fuck fuck are we talking about? Seriously, we just started.
And
Would
what's
you like
your
to
point?
finish?
I'm so glad I haven't started streaming yet.
I did. No, my audio's on and everything.
Audio is on, yeah. Mine's is.
I'm not a
Yeah,
fucking
Souls is-
coward.
That means my fucking
Souls is,
viewers are
Xenons is.
tainted by your shit.
Tainted.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I'm gonna start
What
streaming.
I did to your mom last night.
Damn.
Hey, my name's Psycho. I don't have an intro. Here you go.
We were talking about snakes.
No, you
And their
weren't.
pussies.
Snake.
Stop it. Hold on.
Would you rather us talk about snake dick, Psycho?
Probably. I think they have two heads, don't they?
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
pseudopines. More than just two heads.
What it's called.
I love how that made him hush.
Sure, we're just gonna deafen the chat. We're just gonna deafen the Discord real quick.
Anyway, now we got the Rule 34 out of us.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the, you know, this.
Oh wait, Psycho, didn't you have a thing for a recap, or did you not?
No.
You know, you didn't finish it.
No, not for this.
Not for this. I thought there was one
No
for this.
recap? No
Not
recap?
yet.
Not
Gay
yet.
boy?
Okay.
Not yet, motherfucker. I need to work on it.
I thought you did. I thought it was
I think
ready.
he's working on
Talked
something
about
for
it
Monday.
Yesterday.
Yeah, I know. He's also
We're
talking
doing
about
a
one
thing, and
thing.
we're talking about a thing that Shino's not supposed to know about yet.
Yes, this.
Shut the fuck up.
Anyway, we're back here again. Shrimp, give me a recap. Tell the audience what happened last time.
That's
The
what happened last
paladin
time.
did a snake.
That was the
I
other
feel like
game.
it's the other way around, Silver. But yeah, sure. Last time we raided a tower, blew up a mech, stopped a nuke. Go watch the last episode if you haven't.
Wonderful.
There's not a lot to recap of the last one. We literally was just the tower raid.
Yeah, that's basically what it came down to.
With this one, we get
Which
paid.
surprisingly went well.
Yeah.
And now everything is calm, cool, and collected. Everyone is chilled. And I'm pretty sure now all you have to do is just go back to the benefactor. I think that's pretty much it
Yep.
as far as that goes, and just a little bit of role playing.
Yep. Bring the data, bring over there, get our reward. Torment Psycho.
Why torment me?
Just don't look at your chat.
I don't know what that is.
That's probably for the best.
So, I know that some of you were beaten up and bloodied, so
Were we?
It's
sort of, are you hurt?
yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
No, because you're the tank. I think he's like, oh, fair enough, yeah.
No, I think he was fine.
What do you
He was
mean?
okay.
I took a couple hits.
Frezia
Couple,
still
there
has
you go.
phantom pain from almost dying.
Yeah, you almost died. I know that. And then you found your new god
Yeah.
or goddess.
And upon taking a new god into my heart, it grew one size and I gained new abilities.
We
Yeah.
How long were you
Oh,
on the
I
computer?
No, I know. I know. Took me a second to realize, like, new god? Oh yeah. Starry form.
I actually forgot about that.
Cap, can we take one of those Can we take one of those computers with us?
We have a computer in the warehouse.
Can we take a
Computer in
computer
the
with us on
warehouse.
the ship?
We're gonna
we
get
could
generators,
buy-
so
Yeah, also we're probably out, like, getting out of the tower as well, just slipping out because danger. But yeah, we'll see. Those ships will be upgraded in time.
So I did say, I did do a couple rolls from,
Yes.
for the mech thingies outside. And I'm pretty sure it was an even roll between the two, I think. Or it was just the
shield ones
tank.
had died.
The shield ones. Yeah.
The rifle ones survived. It's basically when we were retreating, the ones that actually retreated. Could retreated.
Yep. Because that was the last thing that I rolled for last session. So yeah, you guys are leaving, you know, discreetly, like, oh, we weren't here. This never happened. As you see, like, the back, like, as you guys are walking out of the tower, you see, like, some of the, like, the windows and are broken, set on fire on different floors, and stuff like that.
Shit's gone awry more than just us.
our job here
Yep.
is done.
Well, it looks like a clean transition here.
Yep. And then we probably should slip away and then in the morning go to the nightclub and talk to our benefactor and get our contract payment.
They would never
Because-
expect us going in the morning to a nightclub.
No, I meant more to, like,
I know what I mean.
so the heat calms down a little. And also to allow the people who need it a long rest.
That too.
I think we should go grab some succubi.
Wait,
Well, were you
if Xavier's
expecting a
gay,
response
wouldn't
to
he
this?
be wanting incubus?
Don't get incubuses. That is a terrible. That is worse than succubi.
I mean, he's
What
gay,
the-
so why would he want a girl?
No, incubuses skip the seduction.
I was making a joke.
Damn.
Hold on.
Incubuses are not the seduction side of They're more the SA side. Bedtimes. Anyway.
So you guys are gonna go back to the ship and just recover, and then you're gonna go to the benefactor.
Yep. Probably throw a message. Just saying that rest, recovery, and then
You're gonna send that over to the guy.
yeah.
All right. So you send that out to him, and he just does an emoji of a thumbs up. So yeah.
Also, are you meant to still be displaying your model on Discord?
Yeah, it's fine. I'll
Okay.
turn it off when we switch activities.
That would be hell. Trying to get everyone to have a model and then stream all through Discord, and then all the models are moving
There's
right
another
there.
way where you can do it via like a browser source thing. With that VOD.
I meant more
Ninja,
getting all the
but-
models.
But no, well, like, I could definitely do humanoid Vroid models, but anything like not human's
Sordon.
gonna be weird. Sordon would be green Soul. We would just dye Soul's skin green. He could make that model
Grab
himself.
the color picker and then the bucket tool.
Yeah. I can get you a texture for green skins. You just have to drag and drop it into your model.
What the What?
If we're gonna do it with V-Roy, then that's how it would be.
It would
I look
require like
nothing like
Unity or
Sauron.
Unity or Blender Zen on, but make like a paper mache sword on it.
I mean, it wouldn't move. It would just be static because I don't know how to make that go with the tracking.
You would link. I think you'd be able to link the bottom just to the bottom jaw and then the top just to the head.
Either that, or Soul could just put a sword on PNG on top of his face.
There is not a call called Snussy Call.
God damn it.
Also, hello, Jitter. You don't get mommy this week.
Oh, you missed a hell of a
Aw.
conversation, Jitter. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
you would have liked it.
It was about Jitter's favorite topic.
Yeah, the Snussy.
Oh, so what I said in Psycho Stat was, is it still DP if it's one person?
No. So, you guys are going to be relaxing for a bit. On your downtimes, let's go with Soul. What are you doing on your downtime?
Well, so I'm gonna recover from this hard battles of taking minor damage.
Want to go fishing?
Yeah. We're gonna go fishing.
You want to go fishing?
Yeah.
Catch
Roll
some
survival.
cyberfish.
Our stream just broke. So there's 15 minutes of just shenanigans.
Shenanigans?
Yep, my stream just broke. I don't even know why that happened, but all right.
Too
Love
much
it.
shenanigans. That's why.
Too much mercy.
Gotta calm the fuck down.
I want to learn to fish.
Would you like to go fishing with Sordon?
Fish.
Does the little one wanna learn how to fish?
Fish.
Is that a yes?
Remember, there's not just Snussy, there's also Snick.
Yes, she would like to attempt to learn how to fish.
All right.
So I'm gonna teach you how to fish.
All right. You teaching? You know what? Unknown, give me survival with advantage.
Okay.
Oh god, you grabbed that, god damn it. No, not you. I fucking what?
I gotta do. Yeah, you know what? I have something for this. So, Soul, I'm gonna give you a D100. Okay. And Unknown, I will give you a D100. Oh.
That's a very
I
different
didn't
numbers.
get him.
Let's
Oh, she just
see,
gets
let's-
2 of it.
Actually, I'll do another roll for you, Unknown. 61, that's better. 77 for you, Sordon. Let's see. You obtain an eel.
An eel?
Yep.
Your favorite Snick.
Eels are actually very good.
Bruh.
And then 61. I'm gonna re-roll that because that didn't make no sense.
You can grill eels and they're really good. They have almost like a chickeny type of
Roll.
taste to them.
35 is better.
Snake. Actually, wait, no. I need to go find something for Jitter now.
Let me quickly read this real quick.
All those D100s.
Oh, okay. So, unknown. It's over.
I'm here.
Okay. You have fished up a tuna of some sort.
A tuna?
A tuna.
Sorghum probably would have had to help me pull that up.
Yeah, probably.
Do you know how big tuna are? And how small I am?
Is the tuna bigger
So-
than you?
Depends on the type.
Tuna is pretty big.
I think saltwater tuna is actually fucking
Yeah.
massive.
But,
I am only 3'11". And I only weigh 40 pounds. I'm gonna need help getting.
Small.
But it's not over.
Oh no.
When you open its mouth to retrieve the hook, instead of a tongue, it has many legged insect attached to the back of the fish's throat.
No,
yes.
tossing that back.
It's got one of those little guys.
Oh, is that what you had to
that's-
Google, Shino? You didn't know what it was? What an isopod
Yeah,
was?
it's
No,
parasite.
I'm using a Reddit D100 fish chart.
It's a fucking
Um,
parasite.
Yeah, it takes out fish's tongues and then replaces itself with the fish's tongues. But it does still acts
It's
like a
edible,
fish
too.
tongue. Yeah, it still does act like the fish's tongue. It still, does the normal process.
Would you
Is this a
mind?
real thing or a D&D thing?
No, it's a real
Would you
thing.
mind?
That sounds
It's
so
small, though it's
gross.
not this big.
Why is it I roll like a 22, but I get a parasitic tuna?
Would you mind giving me a nature check, both of you?
Sure.
Mm,
Oh, I didn't mean to roll that with advantage still, sorry.
It's fine.
I got robbed.
Okay, so both of you guys don't know what it is. You had to beat a DC of 15.
That's okay.
That's pretty-
You
It's
want to
a
know why that's
safe.
okay? It's not.
Why?
It doesn't look safe to her.
I'm just saying in real life it would be safe because it wouldn't have, like, things in its flesh. You can just throw that away.
Just eat around it, it'll be fine.
You eat around it.
A fucking tuna. So much meat.
There's a lot to eat around.
Who's grabbing that? You know,
Sorry, I
You
don't
might
know
want
what
to
happened.
take. If you don't take it from her, she's about to attack it. She looks like she's about to attack it.
Can Frisia have been spectating her new god and, like, see this happen?
I actually just put that down in her bio, by the way.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure, you could be spectating.
Can I roll a nature to know about it and know that the fish is still safe to eat?
Yeah.
I'm not.
No.
It's freaky. Damn, I don't want to eat that fish.
I think everyone is on the ship, so you could legitimately go like, "Scrap, what the fuck?"
I think Frisia might be like, scrap, you know things.
Well,
Just look at
nice
Xavier.
that it's still getting. Yeah.
The base AC is 10.
You know what? At this point,
It's just going through its head.
fucking
Yeah.
everyone make a nature roll.
Again?
Whatever.
Or
No,
people
no,
that-
no. The people that didn't, which is
Oh.
Shino, Shrek.
Okay.
I'm going to do you one better. Skep's gonna
You
pull out
gonna-
his phone.
Yeah. You gotta
The
make it
magical
like
power.
it's a fucking.
Oh, is it like a
Like
is it a bound
Pokédex?
object?
Because everyone
No,
is failing.
it's just a phone. It's just the phone I've had on me since the start of this arc. I'm just
Oh,
going to
that phone,
Google
okay.
what it is. The magical power of Google.
What the hell is a Google?
Does Scrap find what it is using the power of Google?
Oh, is it like Bing?
Fun fact, I immediately got it by putting in fish tongue parasites.
Yeah, it's a fish tongue parasite. You
Yep,
Googled
it's
it.
Cymothea exuga.
The type of isopod.
Yes.
And it's also going to make a biting attack. It's a DC 10 Dex.
What? Oh, is it just big?
Just a bing. Just a little bing. So it's since you still have it in your hands, in your small little pudgy hands, it's just gonna attack
My hands
you.
are not pudgy.
Are you sure about that?
They are appropriately scaled to my body size.
Yes.
Hey, it only does 1 damage to you.
How
It's
does
not
it do
toxic
one-
or
how does it-
poisonous. It's just
No.
merely
How does it do 1 damage?
because of bite. It's a biting attack.
The mouth part is like facing out of the fish's mouth.
Yeah.
Because it holds on to the base of where the tongue used to be with like feet in the back of it.
Yeah.
Scarf's just gonna approach and just take the parasite out of the fish's mouth.
That would be an
Yeah.
abnormally big one though, because I don't think they get that big.
I mean, they're decently sized.
After being bit by it, Unknown's just gonna hiss at it and run back under deck.
Yeah, there you go. There's one inside of a fish's mouth. They get decently sized. Just a matter of like how much food they get and the.
I
size
mean,
of
like
the
compared
fish.
to a tuna though.
Why is it kind of cute?
Kind
It's
of.
got little beady black eyes.
His isopods are just naturally kind of cute.
It just steals your tongue.
Yeah.
Scarf's gonna look at it.
It's cute like that.
It's
Where?
mildly fucking disgusting.
I'm trying to figure out where. Oh, there she is. Okay, I forgot that we had that.
Huh?
I see like everyone else's like old tokens on here, and then I see my fucking directional one.
Cheetah.
Oh yeah.
Scrap's gonna look at the parasite, look up at Sordon. Do you plan on eating it?
I mean, the rest of it looks fine.
No, not the fish. I meant this.
The parasite, nah, you can have that.
Just a swarm of like centipedes, beetle, scarabs in there. Just kind of comes at a Scrap's sleeve and just
I'm glad I already went under deck.
Shreds.
That would be weird.
Scrap is dead.
Absolutely.
He does have bugs in and on him.
You're making a
Absolutely
collection
disgusting.
there. Did you need a new tongue?
How do you think I use the infestation spell? Do you think those are magically summoned?
Kinda.
I mean, you can summon them, but with him, no.
Spell wise, it's summoned, but like flavor wise, it's not for Scrap.
At
He's
least
a
at the
fucking
current
corpse.
moment.
I mean, you can keep it in the like other thing you showed.
Yeah.
You can keep him in a jar,
Release the bees. But yeah, he's
like the leeches.
send the like, scarabs and other insects just at the parasite to eat it. Just swarmed by centipedes and beetles and scarabs.
Absolutely, all atrociously disgusting.
Have you ever seen like a nature documentary of like ants tearing apart another bug?
Nope.
No.
Oh,
They go hard.
they go hard.
They dismantle it like joint by joint.
Yeah, they tear it apart. Aside random fun fact too, did you know bees kill hornets by swarming them and then just
The
like
heat.
laying on them till
Yeah.
the hornet dies of heat stroke?
Damn, that's kind of cool. Kind of scary.
Or specifically, it's Japanese honeybees do this to the deaf hornets.
Mm-hmm.
American honeybees don't know how to do this, and that's why deaf hornets like destroy them.
So that's what happened. So is there anything else that the two of you would like to do, Sword on an Unknown?
No, not really, I guess.
Okay. Unknown?
Hmm?
Would you like to be doing anything else?
I'm currently hiding in Scrap's room. I'm scared of what bit me.
It's a parasite. It bit me. Ah!
It was mildly disturbing. It's not toxic, but it was disturbing.
Local small one gets bit by a bug, runs away.
Meanwhile,
It's her
small
first
one
time
is a
seeing
bug.
that and seeing a tuna.
Monster
So-
fish, monster tongue.
Yep.
Yeah. Alrighty then. So let's go with Frisia. While you saw all that happen
Yeah.
and everything now calmed down, what would you like to be doing?
Well, now there is a tuna that has been cleaned up of parasite. Like, start, like, dismantling the tuna so it can be, like, stored. Like, I guess, like, you gotta, like, bleed it out first. You gotta, like, bleed it out, and then you gotta, like,
On a tuna?
all like, any animal that you kill, you,
You
gotta
have to
bleed
gut it.
out. You gotta gut
No.
it, too, but you gotta also bleed it out.
On a fish, you
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
have to gut it and then descale
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
then fillet
debone
it.
it and all
The
that.
scales are crunchy.
Yeah, the scales are crunchy. That's, like, one of the best parts.
Do not eat the fucking scales.
It's not.
Have you never had to handle a fish?
Not
I
like fully
never
with
eat
guts,
fish.
but I have like had to like I've done squid before, squid and octopus in real life. I've gutted
Wait.
squid, but that's
Oh,
like long
what's
dead by the time it's at you. It's when you're like you gotta like
No, with
Yeah.
with the fish,
Silver. They're city folk. They don't understand.
Your
Like,
Texan is showing.
part of like bleeding out. Then I'll gut it and like
Oh
descale
my
it.
god!
But it still has blood that needs to be removed. The blood adds like
Look
stress
up how
things or
to
whatever.
handle fish.
I bet
There's
I like how
you
we
Silver,
listen
Silver,
on
I
this
bet
about
and I'm
you
this.
going
still
to
eat your
understand.
steak when it's still mooing at you. I bet you.
Me, no. I prefer all that well done, but this is fish.
Like a burn.
All that blood.
It's not
What?
burnt.
You hold on. Did you just say well done steak?
Psycho, I could tell you many things and you're gonna freak on me just like my family does saying that I'm not a Texan.
I mean,
Or that
at the
they
same
just
time,
claim me because of the fact that I don't like most meats with how they're prepared, and I don't like football, and I don't like this, and I don't like that, and I got disclaimed by my family because of it.
yeah, fair enough.
I mean, completely
Silver,
fucking
you can
died.
easily traumatize Sega by just telling him normal kinks that you might have. Like,
What?
Xenon enjoys watching.
What?
Don't worry
I
about it.
thought it was. Hold on. I thought it was just vor.
Voyeur.
What?
The word is voyeur, not vor. Voyeur.
Oh, you're a Voyager. Okay.
Voyager.
I mean, when you're at sea, you gotta get some way of entertainment.
I thought that was just someone who likes Star Trek.
You
Attracted
fucking
to
saw
Star
wrong.
Trek.
Rigging is fun.
Okay, we're moving on.
Isn't that basically bondage with extra steps?
We are moving on.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Also-
50 Shades of Grey?
Silver, did you just admit to being into rigging?
Because I don't want to say the other half, it sounds weird.
And just in, the most innocent member of our squad is into bondage.
Okay, that's what I thought it was. I was like trying to think.
Which
You really just
doesn't
fucking
surprise
Googled
me.
it. Then I just Googled.
normally it's the beans. are
Xenon,
produced.
Google rope bunny.
Funny.
Rope
Oh.
bunny.
Oh.
And here we see, again, the example of the most innocent often have the weirdest kinks. Hello, Jitter.
Welcome back.
Welcome to this.
We found out the bean of the group is into BDSM.
She actually has someone to do it with, so.
He doesn't like any of that.
Am I the only one here who's vanilla?
Yes.
Sex is
So you're-
effort.
Soul, you're vanilla, right? Right?
No, Soul's probably into something weird. He's quiet.
What?
You're real quiet about this one. You're being real quiet.
No, just in general. Like
Vanilla.
normally
I mean-
it's the beans and the
Hold
quiet
on.
ones that are into the
Gino,
weird
you're talking
stuff.
a lot of shit who's for a person whose kink is feet.
It's
Yeah.
not.
Why
I don't know who
feet
told
of
you
all
that fucking
things?
lie.
I just
What?
gotta like go and grab this real quick.
Yeah.
Absolutely what?
What'd you go and grab?
I'll show you. It's my stupid thingy. Cause it was just for fun and I figured why the hell not. So there. Now we go over
Oh,
here.
So Zenon is filleting a fish.
Plot me a fillet of fish.
I'll just I'm just putting it in here.
Oh, you did the BDSM
Oh.
test.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
No, yeah, that all lines up.
No, I think Brat should be a little bit up more.
No,
Hey!
it lines-
59.
No, it lines
No!
up.
Eh,
No, it all lines up. 100% switch, yeah, that lines up. Expecting rope bunny and like rigor. But yeah. Some people are into ropes.
I'm not.
I mean technically it doesn't have to be rope, but
Somehow she not being into that is not surprising.
Why you
Chino
say
probably
that?
likes it vanilla.
No, I have my kings. I'm not saying them.
Zone of fish soup.
Yeah.
Anyways, besides the sauce, so yeah, are you cooking it or you're just prepping it for later?
Or I'm just like prepping it to be stored or whatever.
Okay.
then you need salt.
I mean, we have like access to magical things. We probably have like magical ice or whatever. Or just
Still say
ice in
salt's the
general
best
in
way.
the like in the food storage area.
I still say salt's the best preservative.
For anything that's gonna go long term, I'll salt. But anything that's gonna be used up short term, just in the
It's a
cold
big ass
storage.
tuna.
Yeah. Also, like there'll be a lot like salted, but like some of it will go
You
just into
have, so
cold
it's not-
storage.
I just realized y'all have an extra mouth to feed now.
I mean, food was being hand waved anyway.
And we have a fuck ton of food as well.
I mean, an extra mouth to feed isn't that hard when people who fish.
When the ocean
at
gives you
Cyberpunk
food.
City.
And the infinite barrels of certain fruits.
You nerds need to eat.
Yeah, we also have infinite food barrels, so
Yeah, but bananas gets boring.
Make banana cake.
Probably.
You know, I
do.
just realized something. You're over here like bananas get boring. Unknown's done nothing but eat good berries for the past few years. Daily.
That's all she's got access to.
Tonight's gonna be the best meal of her life.
Spices and stuff that we picked up.
I think I like tried to give her soup, but she just didn't eat it.
Well, she participated in catching this fish, so she might be more willing to.
I don't know if she got bit by a bug that was in its mouth.
No, I think you did partake in some of the soup.
After you saw Scrap like fake eat it or something, I forget.
Yeah,
did-
I don't remember.
I think.
Or
I
something.
kind of.
I
It
think
was around the time when Xavier went into depression.
I think she like was gonna attempt and then gave up and just had a good berry instead. Because I think she has like some in her pockets like constantly.
Okay, that's all Frezia does for now is just like get food together.
Okay. So Xavier, what are you doing?
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. Drinking his life away right now. Or on life.
Yeah, is that it?
Yep.
Okay. Scrap, what are you doing?
Currently scrolling through images because I remember I had something with Silverwood and Jordan. But aside from that, also I sent Jitter the life-sized Mia body pillow. Fun fact: it's 23 feet long.
Damn.
It's also $2,000. Why do I know this?
Yeah. Super expensive. Yeah, I feel like Jitter would probably pay that much for an Ashtusha one. But Scrap is just generally working on stuff in his room or heading out to the warehouse to pick up some supplies and then finishing up. Because he's going to start working on the suit of armor that was left of the power armor. Just on the meantime.
Okay. So you're gonna put that on?
He's currently working on it. He needs to do some alterations before it can fit properly.
Alright.
Standard suit's a little bland.
I say it's gonna take you a lot longer than just a rest right now.
No, I know. Not expecting it to be done anytime soon.
Just by
Yeah.
the time we leave the island when the new ship is done.
Yeah, basically. Because... Summary. I took Armorist Artificer. I'm turning into my arcane armor.
I can't believe you jumped into my chat just to do that, so...
Did you get scared?
A little bit.
I was hoping it'd be audible.
Oh, through his mic.
His scare.
We're just gonna push this button real...
He deafened.
Anyway. Yeah, this is just what it is. Doing his work on that stuff. I guess unknown if they're just in his room, gets to see him work on probably shit they don't understand as he's digging out like the pistons, the plates.
Mm-hmm.
Tools are kind of just appearing in his hands. This fun fact, I now have something called Right Tool for the job, which I could just basically materialize any tools I need. So I can now materialize tools and weapons. He is also
Alright.
allowing everyone on the ship to relax. Both crew, because they were probably told to be on high alert, so you would tell them that they are fine to relax and rest, and making sure the rest of the party is relaxing and resting.
Okay. I don't really think that there's anything else much to do for you guys' downtime. So I guess it's time for the next day. You guys wake up and you guys are going to head to the benefactor.
Is anyone not a morning person?
requires you to sleep, right?
Not necessarily.
Frisia drinks
Regardless,
coffee, so
Xavier's
she'll
still
be
awake.
fine. Especially now that Freezy is here on Cyberpunk land, her caffeine addiction has like she's got a caffeine addiction because there is just coffee everywhere.
She's got the little caffeine twitch now.
So much so that she held back on drinking, and now she's just got a coffee in her hand instead of alcohol.
Not better, but you know,
Well, no.
could be worse.
They really could be worse.
She could have
Lead
found
to
some
heart
other drug
failure or
on
kidney failure.
she could have found some other drug on the
I was about to say, this is
Cyberpunk Island?
Cyberpunk world. This is Cyberpunk world. There are modifications that can make you have constant dopamine.
But yeah,
Get super quiet. Hold on.
Scrap will call the truck over because it's mentally linked to him. Just tell everyone to pile in. We'll head out to the nightclub to talk to our benefactor.
Okay. So you guys are going over to the benefactor. I'm not gonna change maps because, like I said, no point. And you guys enter his office, and he goes, "Ah, you guys are back. Welcome, welcome."
Yes. We have accomplished our task. Good. Just on a fucking chair. And you've gotten both the information and we have stopped the main goal, so I believe that's everything for the contract.
Yes. Now, if you be so kind as to hand me the device back.
He'll hand back the phone.
And he plugs it into his computer to see if all the data is there.
We've got the main goal done, which was retrieve schematics and stuff from from the corporation. We disabled the nuclear device, and we've gotten all information from their server banks. Or at least
Okay.
should have.
Okay. He keeps on like looking at the computer. It seems about right. In a few days, people are gonna realize what they were up to. So, I will take care of that. You guys did a good job. Unfortunately, I don't really have that much of a job for you guys anymore, other than a reward. How's that sound?
Scraps a gesture. Yes, that's how contracts work. You contracted us to do the job.
Now, I can pay you guys cash, or would you consider gold, considering how, well, most
I need
islands
cash.
around here are not native with dollar bills.
It is up to you. Either way works. We will be needing, well, I will be probably working with you or seeing if you have any information about any companies that work on development of ships.
Kind of need the cash, that way we can buy things here.
Yes, getting cash would not hurt.
There is not the port where you guys at. Over on the far west side of the island, there is a port where you guys can. I'm assuming you're looking to upgrade your own ship. If you go over there to that port, there's a buddy of mine that you guys can talk to, and he can upgrade it for you.
One is upgrade, another is something else. But not either on there. Yes, reward is in whatever currency you can provide, that is going to be the easiest for you. But there was the side thing. You promised a amount of cybernetic augments or cores. I believe cores were to aid in some sort of arcane endeavor, and then augments were for the physical body.
Yes, that is indeed correct. I told you guys about the cybernetic enhancements as well.
Yes. The other things that were promised were schematics of the corporate constructs, because I just wanted to have those to make some gods for our own ships. The only thing that was uncertain about the reward was the retrieval of blueprints from the server banks, as it was variable based on the blueprints you got. But I'm assuming the schematics and that reward will come in time once you have that data deciphered.
Yes, as far as the blueprints goes, I will give that to you when I go through the entire server that you have put inside this phone. Because there are some blueprints that's in there that I can give you guys. And also I have to go through my other folders to find certain other blueprints.
Not.
As far as the cybernetic enhancements and the cores,
I believe those are on a per what we need rather than per prepared.
yes, I have some cybernetic enhancements here. The core, I have it stashed somewhere else. You would have to go and grab it.
Not just a singular core.
Yes. I'm looking at my computer right now. I thought I had 10, but apparently I gave 9 to some others.
Not. Well, we were planning on taking one anyway. If I might ask, as the rest, I'm sadly only the quartermaster, so technically the captain should be the one doing the talking, but he is currently halfway through that
Hang
bottle.
around the rosy.
What does the core do?
The core could be used for a lot of different things. One in particularly, considering that you guys are, out at sea all the time, this core will allow you to fly. So, in short, this core will allow your ship to fly in the sky.
That's pretty good.
I thought it was individual when you said it, and made me think of when I was leveling up, part of a conversation I had with Shrimp.
That's actually very funny given the other plans. Yes, the capability of flight on our current vessel wouldn't be the worst. I thought the cores could be applied to an individual to enhance spell casting.
It can, but it's only for one person. That's why I said what I said about the core and the ship, because that right there would be more useful than just enhancing spells?
No, it depends on how much they enhance. I asked this the question for you, Shield.
Thank you for following.
Does it basically give... What is the rough bonus you would
Bobo
say
Bilo.
for it? Is it
Thank you for
basically
following.
+1 to spell casting attacks at DC, or is it like the equivalent of, hey, once this is integrated with you, you get a +3 spell mod to attack in DC?
Yeah, the second one.
That is extremely useful.
Who has
Yeah?
who has the highest spell modifier currently? Probably you, unfortunately.
Spell modifier?
DCs and attacks, basically. So you know how your gun swords gave you a +2 to attacks and spells?
Mm.
Basically would do the same thing as that, but instead of taking like an attunement or stuff like that, it's basically it becomes a part of you. So you get a flat +3 bonus to your DCs and attacks, which is pretty good on anyone with casting.
I have a +6.
I have a +6
Yeah.
too.
I was gonna say the current biggest contender for it is you, Xenon, as you really only cast spells.
That's not true. She climbs on walls.
I would say it could be useful for you, Unknown, but a lot of your spells are not enemy based, they are ally based, so getting a +3 bonus to attacks and saves really doesn't help you.
They climb on walls too.
You don't gotta worry about Psycho and
I'm pretty sure
So-
I'm the only one who
so you
can
don't-
climb on walls.
so you don't cast spells enough to where I need to consider you in this. I'm sorry, bud.
Spells are long ranged.
What's your plus on
Never that
spell
far back.
casting though?
I don't
Like-
know.
Like when you like
Go to your spells tab and then look at the top right. It should tell you spell attack bonus.
7.
oh
How is your
damn,
shit better than
actually.
us? How is your spell bonus better than us?
I don't know.
That would mean you would get a +10 on any spell. So as long as
What?
you roll a 10 or higher.
I don't know. I don't know. The
That's
soul
what Xavier's tanking now.
So do you need to have the ability to cast spells from distance?
Motherfucker doesn't even cast spells. He's on the front lines.
Exactly. That's why I was sitting here like I keep
his-
forgetting that he's
yeah.
a fucking fighter,
Also,
an arcane fighter.
his reward for this is already getting the power armor though too.
This is the future. Human error.
Yeah, you can go to the ship though if that's how we're gonna get a flying ship.
Evolution.
Works for me.
See, because the higher DC you can get, the more likely your spells are to, actually work.
Yeah. I was gonna say, if we don't need a flying ship though, I'm fine being greedy.
I mean, having a ship that can fly wouldn't hurt, but in our current circumstance, we don't need to, go to the White Sea, so I think we're okay. For those who don't understand, that was a One Piece reference.
I didn't get that far in One Piece to know what that means.
That's not in the Netflix adaptation.
Netflix adaptation is barely a season.
Netflix is that's what got all of 7 episodes.
Is that in relation to the Avatar: The Last Airbender movie?
What?
Are they making a new Avatar?
Probably the other
Yeah, they are.
Avatar type though.
They're making a Netflix adaptation,
Oh, good.
but it's supposed to be good apparently.
They should just make cartoons. What happened
That's
to
what they
making
say about
cartoons?
everything.
They're doing both actually. They're making a book 4 animation and a book 1 real life.
Mm. Well, either way, we can decide what to do with the core over the next 2 weeks.
And the cybernetic augments are probably just either
Mostly it's
five
like
to
physical stuff.
speed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it could help Sordon, but
Power
That's-
armor.
the side thing about augments is I feel like if you put too many in, you might get like lightning vulnerability.
That'd be a bit awkward.
I feel like it's a fair.
Actually,
trade-off.
nothing uses lightning really that we fought.
Yeah.
We would definitely have to get a work on all the augments and what they would do after. But I do know Scrap is definitely going to want to refresh his own,
Shell.
given I have holes in me.
All right. So is that what your guys' plan is? Using the core to make the ship fly?
I don't think we've fully decided on the core. I think we'll definitely collect it and then just leave it on the ship for now, but we might not integrate it with the ship just yet.
We're going to make a flying ship. And we are going to fucking fly.
All we need is a pixie for that, though.
And then we
Do
get.
you think
a
we
bunch of
have
money.
pixies here,
We can
wizard?
find one. I read it in a book once. Apparently, all you need is
We
pixie
can
dust
find
and belief.
Oh yes, let's do that. It's cyberfuck.
Did you say cyberpunk or cyberfuck?
He said cyberfuck.
Let's go find a magical woodland creature in Cyberfuck City.
But we don't have to find it now.
It would be too hard.
It wouldn't be too. I'm sure the black market has pixies.
Listen.
There's
listen,
also
listen,
limited areas of nature.
Listen. Wizard.
The
You're not
black
hearing me
market,
correctly.
the black market back in Waterdeep had pixies. I'm pretty sure the black market here in a more advanced city has pixies.
They had pixies in the Waterdeep Black Market?
I don't know. I'm making
Yes,
shit
fair.
up.
No, they do.
I'm
What?
just assuming black markets have a lot of shit. I'm sure you can buy a
Black
pixie
market-
in Waterdeep.
The black market Waterdeep is the second biggest black market in the entire Forgotten Realms.
Yeah, we'd have to go to Baldur's Gate to get anything more advanced. I bet you can get a manicorn in Baldur's Gate.
Well, probably not that, but pixies were easy. Pixies were easy fucking prey. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. Listen, wizard, listen to me. Wizard. We need a flying ship.
But the
So
book,
that way
the
we
book
can-
about the pixies reminds me of what you've said about your world.
Leave. Let's not talk about the books. We're here for the oh, lovely hair.
Are you staring at the model in the car?
No. Should I be? Hold on.
You can. You can make eye contact.
my.
Listen. Wizard. Shh. We need a flying ship. We need to be able to fly from point A to point B without having to deal with the bullshit of the ocean.
You do realize there's bullshit also in the air.
I feel like there's worse bullshit in the air.
Have you heard
It's
of Sky
okay.
Krakens?
We're not talking to you right now, Scrap. We're looking at the wizard.
Right.
We need to be able to fly. God, you
mean-
need to fix your makeup. Then Xavier passes out.
Right then. Let's just pick them up. Let's head, I guess, back to the ship. Get all the tasks we want to do lined up. See what there is. Actually, the gesture at the benefactor because we haven't necessarily left yet. If possible, do you have a device like that one we could use to help maneuver through the city? Do you have a
What,
map?
another hacking phone?
No,
Just
do you have a
another
map?
phone in general.
Just like a phone or a map or something like that.
He goes inside of his drawer.
Do you have a map? Is basically.
Yeah, I do have a map. He goes inside his drawer, and it is. He hands you what appears to be like some sort of metal scroll. So I will say it like this. Y'all watch Ruby. It looked like that.
Ah, I
when you
see.
open it.
The little like display thing.
What's
Yeah.
Ruby?
Shut up.
I'm pretty sure you know.
He knows.
Oh please, I know more than any of you.
Do you?
Do you?
So
I read-
humble.
I read the. You know, you're right. I should be a little bit more humble on it. I just read the comics and the movies and the TV show
You
and the
read
anime.
the movies?
You read the
I read-
movies?
I read the comics and the TV show, and I've watched the anime.
Wasn't even
Are you up
TV
to
the
date?
movies.
Wait, he read the
Did you
TV
say
show?
yourself you're not even at the Atlas arc?
I'm past the Atlas arc now.
So you got to
I'm
see the
completely
whale?
done. I'm
I did
waiting
see
for
the
the
whale.
next season.
Wow.
I've looked at a lot of this stuff. I even remember very minor character names.
Good for you.
How'd
I
you
don't
like
know.
Penny?
Shut up.
I feel like I think I might even know that one.
Shut up. We don't talk about the first or second time.
Only the third?
No, there is no third.
Oh, what was her name?
I swear to God, if there's a third, I'm going to. Ah!
Oh, just wait for the fourth.
You'll be really
don't
devastated
think
on the fifth.
I'm gonna go take a lap.
Bye.
Anyway, you acquire some stuff using the cash that we have, stuff like that.
Right. The cash. You know what? Just for the sake for you guys,
Bounty promised.
I will give you guys it in gold.
Just have to convert it in the city then.
I'd rather get it in gold. We don't want that. I'd rather get it in gold. We don't want any of that honky tonky shit.
Most of it
I-
could be
I
in gold,
tried
but we
it.
should probably also get some.
Is the exchange rate to real life?
Also, what are you doing, Gene? Why are you rolling a D100?
Why are you doing a D100 plus 100?
Should it be times 100 then?
You put an asterisk
Are you
rather than
trying
plus.
to figure out how much money we're getting? Because we have that written down on the contract.
How much did I say about the money?
Hey,
Huh?
You should have let him roll higher.
15,000, and then the sub goal of retrieving blueprints was variable.
Right. Okay. Yep. Never mind then.
But here, this is
But
the code you're
Being in
supposed to be
gold
using.
is fine, but
Hey, Psycho, you're about to hate me.
Oh. Okay. So. All right.
Why am I about to hate you?
Take another test.
No.
Very hesitant.
I
couldn't
was
find
laughing.
the image.
Not
The image
too
was basically
sick.
someone getting a new car and then them saying, "I'm a T-Rex." Rar.
Hate it here. Also, of course you're a real bunny.
That came up way earlier. Why are you like thinking about that now?
I don't know. I thought about it. I was like,
Took reaction time.
It was so long ago.
He's just upset because of what I said. It's okay.
I'm sorry, my QTE reaction time is like an hour. Can you imagine just getting shot and immediately waiting like an hour to like move to the right?
I mean, people have had a part of their brain taken off before and were actively bleeding out through most of a day and only died in their sleep once their blood was actually fully out of their body.
I think that difference. There's a difference between reaction, delayed reaction, and just straight up shock.
No, they weren't in shock. They went about their day on autopilot.
Yeah, that's shock. It's their body not reacting to the trauma
The
that's
fact
just
that
happened to them.
Part of their brain is missing.
Yeah. Also, I will be right back. I need to put some pants on.
Is it cold?
Why?
It's probably because it's
Because
cold.
it is currently negative 2 degrees Celsius right now.
Bruh, wanna trade?
It's not cold.
It's not cold below freezing.
That's not cold. I can go out
That's
there
not-
with shorts
That's
on.
a bit chilly. That's not cold.
I'm
I can walk
sorry.
out there with a short shirt and short jeans.
Negative
am
15 is cold.
I do not have meat on my body that allows me to protect me from the cold.
Suffer.
Sounds like a you problem.
I hate the fucking cold. It's so fucking bad. This is why I can never meet Elsa, because I swear to God, cold never bothered me away my ass.
Right now it's 13 degrees Celsius here. It's like 56 Fahrenheit.
I should be ashamed of this. Anyway,
Okay. I'm good. I'm alright. I'm warm. I'm nice and toasty.
I have on shorts.
I have no shirt but sweatpants on.
I've got shorts,
God, it's hot in my room.
sweatpants. I got shorts, sweatpants, a shirt, a jacket, and a heated blanket on me right now.
Fuck.
Okay, you finally got a blanket. I'm glad.
You're gonna give me a heat stroke there,
You
psycho.
finally got a blanket. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, shirt and paint.
Yeah, I didn't buy it.
At least you have one.
Soul has everything on. He's never one piece
My
off.
family knows. My family knows
I have
that
a
I get
fan
super
on.
cold. My family knows I get super cold like really easily. So they just decided, fuck it, we're just gonna buy Psycho a bunch of heated blankets and stuff to keep your room warm. I've got like 5 fans in my heat lamps in my room right now.
Oh, that's good.
you're
I'm
an
glad they
What
got
the
you such
fuck?
good. I'm glad they got you such good Christmas presents.
Well, it's not really heat lamps. It's just more. They all grab the same thing, and now I have 5 different torches.
It's like that fan like without the blades, right? In the heat coil, assumably.
No, it's straight up just the heat coil and the fan combo. So I got 5
that-
of these fuckers.
Don't
What
let
is this, a
Coil
lizard
head get you.
enclosure?
What was that, Sol?
You live in like a lizard enclosure or some shit? Gotta be tropical only in there?
I'm cold all the time.
So you're anemic then?
No, because I have high blood pressure, so I can't be anemic.
That's different. I think anemia has to do with iron. I think.
Yeah, it's a anemia. Anemia and low blood pressure are both symptoms of the same thing. High blood pressure and high blood pressure cannot happen if you're anemic.
Okay.
Also, vice versa as well.
So you're just a cold stick. I choked on my own bit. So you're just a cold stick man.
I am cold. I like being warm.
No wonder you can't find a partner. If someone touches you, their hand will freeze.
Shut the fuck up.
Hell, it probably gets colder when you're hard.
Damn.
Fucking
That must
acting
be
as
real
like
painful.
a heating coil. Trying to
must be
suck
really
in the
painful.
environmental heat around you.
Fucking. So what are we
It's-
waiting for, Shino?
Jitter
know.
Psycho's into it. But yeah,
I hate how I was doing something in the background, and I hate how what Shrimp said earlier was accurate with me.
what?
You know what?
No, I'm legitimately trying to remember what the fuck you're
What
talking about.
Silver put in, and then what I was doing in the background.
Ah,
Yeah.
Hmm?
that she knows that has pretty normal stuff.
Yeah.
Vanilla.
You want to see? You
Show
wanna see the-
everyone.
You want to see the
Suppose
test
vanilla
results?
is the subway systems. He goes one direction and doesn't go
You
back.
want to see the test results?
Come on,
Here's the test
show the
results.
class. Show the class.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. Oh, hey, you got a lawyer in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it all lines up. It's all about
My
right.
stream died again.
Can't beat a living warm person. Okay, out of
what?
context, that looks weird, Jitter.
I'm having some internet issues. I'll VOD this real quick and get this out of the way. So you guys came to an agreement of just not doing it just yet.
Mm-hmm. We're still gonna go acquire it, but we're not gonna install it yet.
Okay. So you guys got to get over to his place to get the core. He basically dots it on your scroll of the location.
No big deal, right? You probably get it. Scrap will eventually head over to a boatyard. Go get our ship upgraded and do some other stuff.
So what is the others going to do? Are you guys gonna follow Scrap, or are you guys gonna do your own thing?
Unknown's following scrap.
Did we all get scrolls or just scrap?
It was just one scroll.
I mean, we kind of have to follow scrap.
Well, the boatyard thing doesn't have to happen yet. The main thing, other thing was just Scrap's gonna go around to see if the party needs to buy anything or wants to get anything because we have a influx of money.
Money?
Money.
Mula?
Oh, I know why I'm having internet problems, because it's fucking raining. That's not my fault.
Fucking what?
It's
It's
raining.
on satellite.
I am not on satellite. It's because it's raining. I have no control of the weather.
You don't?
Bruh.
No, this is New York. We don't control nothing.
Bro, get some waterbenders on your roof.
We haven't even had that much snow. It's snowing Thursday.
I want snow.
You'll have it next year.
No, I won't.
You'll have it in
What?
summer.
He lives too far north for snow.
Move
Mhm.
more south.
Come to the U.S.
No, don't.
That's how you get shot.
He won't get shot.
No, unless
Bad.
he goes to the bad neighborhoods.
He won't get shot just so long as he doesn't ask for tea at any diner.
I don't know. Let's
What?
ask the important question. Hey, Soul, how dark are you?
He's. We all know he's very white.
He is very,
He's very
really
white.
Default man.
really snowflake.
You
What?
probably won't be shot then.
That's not that wet.
You'll be fine.
You'll be probably all
He's
right.
just a default
From the
dude.
cops, yeah. You'll be fine from the cops.
Just don't ever order tea.
Who the fuck just orders tea?
A lot of people.
My FC is a bunch of party people. Anyway,
Shino currently. That's why your internet is bad. You're playing Final Fantasy.
I'm not playing Final Fantasy. I'm not. Nothing
are
is
you-
open.
Are you in a VC or VC a
No, I'm
Discord
look-
for it then?
Yeah, I'm looking in the
Okay.
VC of the screenshots. They're a bunch of party animals. I'm just waiting for you guys' next move.
We're waiting for you.
Yeah, we're going and acquiring the core, then we're probably gonna go around doing some shopping.
So, you guys, it takes you guys about half hour to get over to his place. The scroll basically unlocks the door for y'all. You go in. It inside, it doesn't really seem like anything different. It just seems like a normal dude's place. You know, just out of the ordinary. And then, as you go in, and in the description of the scroll it says there's like a bookshelf there, and it says just flip the book, you know, outwards towards you, and then it opens up to like a hacker room, and the core is sitting on a pedestal. It-
Scrap will relay this information to the party.
Oh, books.
There's as you look at the books, you see Stephen King's books.
Are you trying to make him seem unhinged? That's like normie shit.
I don't know, it's just normal shit.
Books.
Yeah, motherfucker. That's normal. That's normal shit. That's like straight up normie shit.
Yeah?
Oh, no.
So what?
Okay, it's part of making him normie. I thought you were trying to say Stephen King, like because it was horror
You
books.
might just also be saying, you know, random book like
Yeah.
author's name because he doesn't read many books.
I don't
You know,
read.
you
Yeah,
are.
Stephen
you
King
have
is definitely
the
one of the
worst
most
descriptions
famous-
when it comes.
Famous
You have
author.
the worst descriptions when it comes to trying to make things seem normal.
I mean, it is normie shit. It's a little bit weird if it's only Stephen King.
I'm
Psycho.
sorry that I'm special ed. What do you want from me? I have a hard time explaining things.
You
Stop
cannot
being
pull this
special ed,
card. Hold
you're
on.
welcome.
Psycho!
What?
The fuck you? What the fuck did you send me?
Oh, okay, I thought you were getting on him for bullying Shino. I'm like, I thought you were gonna
That
say
would
that,
be
like,
real.
That would be real weird.
Don't bully Shido.
No.
He's just a little guy.
If anything, he's bullying me.
What did you send
Who,
her?
Shino or me?
You!
What did I do?
Sent a bunch of shit.
Why don't we just share with the class what you sent me?
Yeah,
I-
player one
I
chat,
said-
send it now.
I did. I send memes.
Send it. Player one chat now.
Hold on,
Fine.
hold on.
No, I'll
No,
send
you
all
said
the.
it.
I'll send all the fucking memes I just sent everyone.
You did send me shit.
I got a good
I
one.
didn't send you shit because I didn't send you shit yet.
I got a good
Like,
one.
I understand I made a small character, but the fuck? Over here hanging
Jesus
on a
Christ.
deep finger. I don't see the one you sent. Put it. Still not there.
This is still. Oh wait, no, that's right. Here it is.
There it is.
That one I sent specifically to Silver.
Yeah.
There. I got it. Hold on. There we go.
You got it.
That's unknown.
You should
Hey!
send that top one to Jitter. The one the one about the waist. She likes those characters that are in that.
I have no idea who these characters are,
They're
but I'm
from
gonna send you a
Bungo Stray
meme, Jitter.
Dogs. That is
Right.
Jitter's favorite anime.
No, you want unknown? There you go.
You know, I was thinking about doing that too, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna give you the vampire. What? No.
Why not?
Cause no.
Why not?
Because he feels things for that vampire, I bet.
She's cute, okay?
I don't know how I feel about that for the fact that she's basically like trapped in a 12-year-old's body.
I mean, the show
She's
does play
like
it up a little
2,000
bit.
years old. She's like 2,000
That would be
years
that
old.
would be the fault of the show itself. That show is like unreasonably horny.
The only thing that ever comes to my mind when I think the show is the fucking dragon.
Like I said, that show is unreasonably horny.
I
It's
could
just
not
only because of the
find
dragon.
what I was
No.
wanting to find, so you get
There's
this
a lot
instead.
Except for the part where, you know, Rabbit Girl just like, he could take my... At the fucking end.
No, if you pay attention, it gives you a lot of hints to a lot of things. You just have to pay attention.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Man, paying attention.
I
You
watched
don't
it
do
like
that.
5 fucking times. I'm still waiting for a season 4.
Which show did you watch 5 times?
The vampire.
From commonplace, from commonplace to world strongest. You've watched it 5 times.
Yeah.
Garbage.
Have you watched it
The-
5 times?
Technically, I didn't really watch it. I was doing other things in the background. I just listened in.
Hmm.
It's like fine, but like it like gets progressively worse. The start
Yeah.
is solid and then it just gets progressively worse, and like the rate that the manga comes out is too slow. I tried to read the book. The book wasn't worth it.
Y'all are just
Oh,
hating.
that's cute.
I couldn't find the other thing. The other thing had to do with bondage.
Oh,
Eh?
Okay, shopping.
Yeah.
shopping time.
Shopping!
Anything that you guys want in particular. We'll probably pick up spices and shit.
Yeah, the stuff to
More
make the
alcohol!
yeah, more alcohol, spices, the stuff to make a computer run at sea. Probably computers
We
for
have that.
everyone. I know. Well, we need to get like a satellite dish or whatever.
Why
Can
do
we get Death Wish?
No, you could get Death Miss.
Definitely.
Can we grab some Sukmai?
Oh yeah, we should also probably. No, that's for later. The teleporter, but that's not currently something we need to worry about.
And similarly, we can go to like a. We can just go shopping and he can give us like a list of wares or something.
Well, we're probably mostly getting mundane stuff like spare
that too.
clothes. Probably get unknown some proper clothing. Well, a spare set of proper clothing.
Mhm.
Give me
I
one
really
second.
don't have proper clothing, do I?
No, you do
Look
not.
towards it. Just look at Unknown. She's got like a potato sack that has like holes in the side.
Probably no.
Using the cray as clothes.
Bro, fuck you. From
Recycle.
what I'm looking at, I have leather armor on.
Yeah, but I'm in like basic, like standard clothing for when you, if you don't want to wear armor, like a shirt and pant. You know what I mean? Casual clothes.
Why do I have a feeling that you're about to just fucking take her to like a dress store or something and make her like a doll?
Dress up time.
Scrap
Oh,
doesn't know how
God.
the fuck to shop for clothing. Scrap's probably going to like us. Scrap's probably going to go to the
Hold on.
adventurer's clothing store to just fix his own fucking clothes.
I have a quick question. Is Frisia coming too?
I think the whole group is there.
Everyone's around.
Oh, God. Frisia would
I mean,
probably
if
be the one,
Frisia
too.
if Frisia is gonna dress you, it's gonna be in like holy white robes or something. She's gonna like pick out the finest like thread count fabric.
Oh god.
My brain just went, I could be your angle or your devil. Just fucking unknown as the angle and Scrap's the devil.
Yeah, I'm working on that drawing part of it right now.
That'll be real funny. Yeah, I think we're basically just getting
Someone's gonna have to help her. She hasn't shopped for clothes.
Scrap will try to help, but again, it's Scrap. Scrap is about as adept at fashion.
I have a feeling I know how this is probably gonna go. You're gonna try to get her the actual decent things that would work in both scenarios, and then Frisia's gonna speak up and be like, "No, you can't put her in that."
I feel like there would be two sets of clothing either way. I feel like there would still be like Frieza to be like, get her the fancy dress, yeah. Look at how spinny it is. And then Scrap's like, you want a like jacket with pockets, some pants with extra space, dust mask, spare set of goggles.
Frisia is like on the hunt for a golden laurel to put on your head.
It sounds like Scrap's just gonna make a mini version of him.
Not like that's not what he would intentionally be doing, but it's still good clothing to have because that's what he's used to. He's used to survival clothing.
Frisia is on the hunt for like golden laurels, which I doubt you can find on Cyberpunk.
It's a golden laurel.
like you know what like a laurel headband type of thing is or whatever. I think it's called a laurel. Like what Roman emperors wear on their heads.
Oh,
Yeah, but like made of gold.
you can probably find that at like a jewelry shop.
This is gonna be interesting.
This presents Unknown with like a tiny god robe
And
and
got
like a
Roman in a
little laurel.
crown. It's got a very breathable underside in that it's just a long white tunic.
I'm
I bought you
looking
the fanciest nightgown you'll ever own.
Scrap will probably also get like some basic clothes for himself that isn't covering everything, considering he does walk around without clothes on, without like the full set on. And eventually get fucking cybernetics installed in him because I probably will be snagging. Let's check out the cybernetics
Yeah,
just
well,
to
there'll be
get
a time
new
skip at
fucking
some
body.
point.
There's gonna be a pretty long time
Yeah.
skip, but yeah, that idea that I sent Shino. And of the blueprints that I sent Shino.
Mm-hmm.
Blueprints? No, not blueprints. You sent him a book.
Shut up. I mean, that's kind of what blueprints are.
Blueprints
That
basically
is
give a general idea.
horrifying.
You don't like
I feel like the eye part is fine with how like the image were. I just think the goggle eye part's a little much.
I tried that eye type, but I liked this better, and it felt more like it like keeping a piece of scrap.
Do what you want to do.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stop it, but that is fucking terrifying. That is something you would see as your sleep paralysis demon.
Hmm?
You'll get to see in time.
I'll just.
But yeah. Let me go.
I'm setting up quick maps
Ooh,
just so
quick
that
map.
way you guys can see instead of just sitting on the boat map. I got 2 up right now.
I will go grab the reference images just so people can also see it. Basically, that's kind of what he was turning the powered armor into. It is a suit from Anthem. Anthem is a game that died long ago.
You mean knockoff Destiny?
It's not really knockoff Destiny.
It was knockoff Destiny.
In gameplay, yes. In concept, pretty different. It was just made by EA, so it fell through.
That looks a lot like what
Christmas.
she drew.
Yeah, no, it's pretty close. It's just that I put the goggles on, which is slightly more horrifying. And then it also slimmed down to be a bit more skull-like. Which is fine. A reactive is a reactive.
I played up the like. There's like a nose piece or whatever. I made it look more like skull-like by like the way I like treated the nose piece.
Hmm.
I'm making it black or like dark or whatever because it's red, all in red right now.
Yeah, no, I get you. Tap, 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 tap.
I hear it. Tap, 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 tap,
Tap,
tap,
tap,
tap,
tap,
tap,
tap,
tap, tap, tap, tap,
tap, tap, tap, tap.
tap, 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 tap.
Hey, honey, can you pick me up burger?
Give me some chicken nuggies.
Some nuggies. Dino nuggies.
Dino nuggies.
I'm confused.
Let me get those.
I-
No, they're
chicken
teasing
We're-
because they heard your keyboard and they think you're
Yeah, we can
typing
hear
with,
the
like,
phone
Derek for
like
food.
tippy tappies.
No, I'm on a game.
Bro, did you know that Dino Nuggies cost $10 a bag now?
It doesn't surprise me.
Nah.
I wouldn't
That's
know. I don't
asinine.
eat them.
That's
They're meh.
you.
I actually
You.
don't
It's
think
just
I've ever
chicken
had a
nuggets in a
dino
dino
nugget.
shape.
And they're not even like the best chicken nuggets.
No, I mean chicken nuggets and dino nuggies have distinct flavors.
I
I
prefer like
had
popcorn chicken.
dumplings before came on.
Popcorn chicken is good.
Popcorn
Popcorn
chicken.
chicken, I love
pop-
it, especially with cheese.
Popcorn chicken's the correct form of dino nuggets.
Yes.
Popcorn chicken with cheese and cheesy fries.
Let's pull out the pill bottle.
You know what? We'll just work with these two maps. I can't find a shopping one. That's whatevs. So you guys go over to the ship district. Let's go over here to just drag and drop you sons of bitches.
To be fair, I forgot to take my antidepressants today.
Ah. That explains some things.
I'm not dropping your guys' token. It's
Oh,
just
don't those
pain.
have like long like times or whatever? Like you have to take them for multiple days. So I don't think missing a day is gonna like have immediate results.
Yeah,
usually,
you're fine.
usually I'm supposed to take it as soon as I wake up in the mornings.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have a fucked up sleep schedule, so I have to take him now before I go to work in the mornings.
Yeah. I'm not saying you should miss it. I'm saying that I don't think we would notice or you would have noticeable effects until like a day or
Oh.
two after missing.
I remembered a side thing I needed to pick up a scrap. Hey Shino, can I buy 2 skeletons?
What?
Oh my god, not this again.
This again.
You want to
Why?
buy some metal paint too? Is that what it is?
No, I don't need the metal paint. I forgot I had an item on me that allows me to cast the animate dead spell and exert control over 2 skeletons. We have 2 spare suits of power armor. Do you guys want a set of bodyguards that are powered armored skeletons that are following basically mental commands?
Sure.
That'd be pretty sick.
One of them could be my ride. I will.
Sit on top of one of the suits.
Yes.
What are you fucking? Are you going to be Claire from Honkai Star Rail?
Sorry, I just imagine.
I have no clue what you just said, Psycho. Your mic said no.
He
Honkai
said
Star Rail.
Honkai Star Rail, Claire.
Yeah. Child.
I don't know.
Yeah, she's
I
a child who has a robot father.
I just imagined the small like,
Ah.
little hand tappies on the top of like the power armor's head.
Which is funny considering she is a grown ass woman.
Yeah. But you're playing the character, and I feel like you would also do the hand tappies if you're ever just carried around.
Okay, stop. Don't call me out on shit like that.
I could start calling Psycho out on stuff, but I feel like that would
Yes.
get into more like horny territory.
Oh,
Horny gay.
It's also too easy.
Yeah.
The only one I can't bully is Soul.
Hmm.
No, because
Soul
you
is
were
like
his
the
soul.
extreme level.
Again, Soul's a quiet one. He probably has weird kinks, but we just don't know them yet.
Bruh.
Yeah?
You'll never know then.
He's a default.
I don't need to know them. It's either you're vanilla as it comes or you're into the weirdest shit. There is no middle ground.
He's a default man.
Mhm.
You know he
Default-
likes vanilla.
Default people are into weird
Default
shit.
man has extremes in his life.
Yeah, like default means either Soul is extremely vanilla or the raunchiest shit imaginable.
Let's say he's in between.
There is no in between, Sheena. As we saw with yours, you're either vanilla or you're not.
I try to spice up my life.
With
How's
what,
it going
sewer
for you?
rats?
No. Perish.
But yeah, acquire outfits. Probably some extra food supplies that are just like general spices and stuff like that. I feel like Frisia would appreciate that.
Alright, well, let's start with getting resources before food and stuff like that. So let's go with this map first.
Oh yeah, I guess. Does anyone want firearms stuff?
No,
Like
there's clothes
shrink.
here. There's trinkets.
I'll take
Can I get a
gun.
gun?
We have a gun.
Can I get
I
a
have a
Can I get a suppressor for my gun?
There's
We
also
have several
there's
guns in
also
storage.
guitars over there.
I guess we could also have what? Gator. Ha.
But yeah, I just try to find a like some type of like I don't know, pawn shop or just a shop in general. Just out of quickly.
So picking up stuff like ammo, a lot of ammo. If we're going to be training 4 party members in how to be proficient in firearms, which takes a month.
So yeah, you guys can pick up some ammo. There's also clothes back here. Great, good talk.
Okay, well, what type of clothes
I was
then?
nodding.
I guess.
We can't.
Uh,
We can't hear an audible nod.
That's
I was
not
also
how to-
looking through stuff.
As far as the clothes go, there are just a variety of different like sizes and different. I was gonna say shapes, but just gonna leave that alone. There are some sizes for unknown, and there are some colorful ones, like neon, like colors. There's one that says "Death to Cyberpunk" on it with a neon skull on the front of it. There's also an edgy hoodie.
Is anyone wanting to be a shonen protagonist?
Or what type of shirt is the Death to Cyberpunk shirt? Is it like a t-shirt? What is it?
It's a t-shirt.
Is the text above or below the skull?
It is in the eye. So death is in the left, 2 is in the other eye socket, and then with the mouth open, really wide, it says cyberpunk in the mouth. So it's a really neat design. On the price tag, it says $15.
It's cheaper than a real life shirt.
I mean, there's not a whole lot of demand given we're in a fucking water hell.
How much like cash do we actually have for shopping?
We have a lot.
Okay, if Freezy is
That
gonna
is
grab the Death to
terrifying.
Cyberpunk shirt. But I'm thinking about like a casual Freezy with with a cutoff shirt, so I might cut off the cyberpunk part and just have it be the skull eyes. It just says death.
Are you
too.
making a crop top?
I think I'm making a crop top.
Okay.
I'm just trying to
Someone's entered
imagine
the
it in my
rebellious
head.
stage.
Trying to imagine what the styling for that would be. See, right now I'm drawing scrap right now, so I can't draw that currently. this
Sorry,
this is an
Here's
intricate
Derek.
drawing.
I keep hearing in the background. I know it's not, but I just hear tip 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 tip. Little tippy tappies on a phone.
Little pitter patters.
It's okay, you're gonna hear it on a fucking helmet too.
Ammo. Actually, I guess the other question is, what type of guns does everyone want? Because I'm assuming basic
Something that will not
pistols.
knock me off my ass.
So a pistol.
So a 12 gauge.
No. So we already have pistols in storage, which is fine. Sword on you have a shotgun, so we'll probably just get you
I said a horrible fact.
just buying ammo. Just buying ammo as well. For
Can I get something that allows me to hit things from really far away?
Sniper rifle.
you have a rifle on your back.
Yes, but I don't think it goes very far.
Shrimp.
That's
Yeah.
you.
That yeah, that's exactly what
I
I
already put it up. Ugh, my stomach's in my ass.
Dude, look at that. Their brain cells knocked together.
No, that's what Kevin Hart says when he's inside the box. He says, my stomach is in my ass.
No, I was meaning you and Silver.
Oh.
Singular brain cell knocked together. The shared brain cell.
So, yeah, you guys could pick up ammo. It's about... I say that the guy has at least like 30 in stock of like boxes of ammo. One
So-
box costs $10.
Probably have to buy a bunch of it.
Can I grab a suppressor, an ACOG with the side rail, as well as a red dot sight, front
Jesus
foregrip.
Christ.
Saying words now.
Okay,
No, I understood everything he was saying.
what? I'm listening. I know what he's talking about.
I'm just
I
more
know,
curious
Ken.
about why Xavier wants all that.
No,
He,
he wants
doesn't
his
know how to
sniper
use a
rifle.
fucking
Is this going to be on a rifle, or you're putting this on a fucking pistol like every weirdo?
We're putting it on a rifle because people who put it on pistols are fucking dumbasses.
Have you seen a revolver with a suppressor?
I have. You're an
stock.
idiot if you put that on a fucking revolver.
There is
ACOG
one.
double bipod suppressor.
There
Stock.
is one revolver in which it is fine to put a suppressor on because it's literally built for it.
I swear to God, if you say Taurus Raging Bull, I'm going to shoot you.
No, it's a
No.
Russian revolver that actually has the cylinder move forward to get a gas seal.
Okay, that's
Oh.
different.
Wait, I thought
What?
Colt
Did
Pythons
you
were the
expect
same
me to
thing.
not know Firearm Psycho as a Canadian? You bitch.
No, I just expected you to say Taurus Raging Bull because everyone's
No.
in a fucking rave about that.
Also, Silver, I found the image. Here you go.
But yeah, but as well, with that, can I also get a Piccadilly, extras just in case I need them.
Piccadilly. I thought it was Piccadilly.
Piccadilly.
Rails. He wants extra rails.
I want extra rails.
I was trying to find
I'm
that
a
this whole
T-Rex.
time, Silver.
Why?
I felt like you would enjoy it. I feel like that is something that you would in fact do.
This is. I do want to mention. I hope you didn't write this down because Xavier doesn't know what any of this is.
I mean,
No.
Scrap's probably buying some attachments anyway for just basic
Can
firearms.
I get a thing that allows me to shoot farther and be able to quiet my stuff and make it to where I don't have to wobble every time I use it?
Have you tried holding your breath?
I don't breathe.
That must suck.
That would make him the perfect sniper, actually.
Yes, and the wobble isn't from necessarily breath.
You
It's from
can
like
steady aim.
minor
It's the-
movements.
It's the ability of understanding when your movement is when you're moving.
So
If you hold your breath, it's your body telling you you need to cease all functions at that moment.
without Googling this and the FBI telling me, like, hey,
You're in the
Yeah,
U.S.
that's it.
Googling firearm attachments isn't fucking weird.
No, it's if anything, the ATF. The only people who are gonna call you is the ATF just to make sure. Hey, do you want some of this, or do you have
No, the
it
ATF's
already?
gonna call you and ask you if you have a dog.
A dog.
Cops in America are notorious for
so do
killing
you
dogs.
not know the meme?
No.
No, not cops. It's just
All-
the ATF.
yeah, all,
So
like,
the ATF
enforcers.
is notorious for shooting people's dogs. I wish I was joking.
oh my god, I did not know that ACOG scopes cost that much.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
like,
they're expensive.
firearm attachments are weird. things.
$1,300 for an ACOG scope.
Yeah, for a good one.
Yeah.
Granted, you could always jury rig one with a fucking plastic bottle and a little bit of red paint.
Well,
Yeah, but even then, you wouldn't be able to get the magnification of it.
Get some concave glass.
No, not you can't do that very well though. Unless you have the steadiest fucking hand, you're not going to be able to make that perfect.
Well, yeah, or just go the old-fashioned route, Psycho. Get like an old a telescope, like the small ones. Put that on top of the rifle and just extend it.
At that point, I'm just going to use the iron sights.
But it'd be funny. Actually, that'd be fucking hilarious to witness. Don't worry, I've got this. Think. What the fuck is that? Magnification.
Just shoot it.
Yeah. It's on full auto. Fuck.
No Foley auto in the building.
That's not full auto though.
That's not full auto. This is.
So the G36C, does that mean it has the adaptive tractor as well? The adaptive trigger as well, or no?
Ooh, that is a good question.
Hmm.
Do you know what that is, Sheena?
Yeah. I know guns too. Hello, I'm an American.
Yeah, but vague gun facts are still vague gun facts, like adaptive triggers and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know what adaptive trigger is, especially on a G36.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, cool. So I won't have to use an action or a bonus action to switch from semi to fully.
Actually, that actually explains why you have the suppressive fire thing on the automatic rifles, is because then you can just yank the trigger.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to collectively give you 3 of each attachments of like 3 suppressors, 3 scopes, 3 lasers, stuff like that.
Basically, we're bulk buying some basic
Yeah.
stuff.
Since I saw the price of how much the fucking ACOG scope is, I'm going to lower down the price. The full price for 3 ACOGs, 3 suppressors, 3 lasers, 3 foregrips. Hey, you know what? I'm a flavor it. I'm gonna give you guys 3 fast mags and 3 extended clips.
Oh god.
Okay. Extended magazines, Shino. I will hit her. I will harm you. I will actively hurt you. Unless
You
it's a
are.
Luger, you can't get extended clips.
No, a
I was about to
G36
say-
you can have it extended. No,
He's
drum
talking-
mag. Drum mag.
He's talking about the phrasing of clip to magazine.
That's what I mean. Drum mag for the G36.
Magazine.
Things. Yeah, basically just an extended magazine to give more ammo, and then one to help reload quicker. So probably instead of like action or bonus action, probably just like a quick one.
Yep. The entire price comes out to 4,500.
Pay it off. Easy enough. That money. On a side thing that's real quick. Scrap will acquire some candy. Just a general candy. Basic small candies. Like a sucker, chocolate bar.
What the?
That would be $3.
Scrap will then hand out the candy to the party. The sucker is going to unknown.
What am I supposed to do with this?
You eat it.
Why?
This is what I think of unknown eating.
Normally, Captain, when someone does a good job in something, they get rewarded. Do you not want the candy?
I don't think I can eat it, personally.
Have you tried?
Alright.
Same with me. Just because I am dead doesn't mean I can't eat.
Do I chew it? Do I?
I don't know. Figure it out. No, do you need to explain how a sucker works?
He like tries to bite it with one of his his sharp teeth.
Probably can't do
I'm
the
gonna
chocolate bar.
say no because I feel like she understand that.
Yeah. Also, the reason why the sucker went to use because good berries. Good berry sucker. That's just so terrible. But yeah, he just pass out some basic candies. Something that Sordon could probably eat with you.
I mean, she
As well.
used to be a kid at one point, so I'd say that she knows that.
Everyone gets some
Alrighty.
candy as a treat.
I am Candy Cadet. Come get your candy here.
Oh, yeah, no.
FNAF. Anyway,
Premium butter.
exotic butter.
Exotic. I thought it was pretty good. Damn. Supreme butter.
I can't believe it's not butter.
I can. Because it's fucking margarine.
Would it be butter though?
No, it's margarine.
I don't think it's possible for it to be better.
Oh, that's weird. Anyway.
It's not buttery enough.
Anyway. Yeah. Next stop. Probably just take all the ship back to the ship.
Next stop is getting food.
Yeah. Pick up.
Shoo.
What necessary snacks? Just canned preservatives, spices. He actually is gonna point at you, Frieza. You're the cook. Go figure out what
I
you
found a
need.
convenience store map, so there you go.
Store. Canned food.
Get some canned. Well, I mean, canned food's still a good idea to
Yeah.
get.
Why does this look like the sketchiest fucking
Does it
just
look sketchy?
gas station store in at the same time?
Because it is just a gas station store. It's just what they look like.
It just looks. I don't know. It looks sketchy to me.
If anything, this is the least sketchy convenience
It's
store.
not even well lit. That's why it's not. That's why it's sketchy.
It could be worse.
There could be a dead body.
That'd
could
make
be.
it less sketchy because you know the danger's done.
There could just be, just this little guy. Where is it? Just this little guy.
That's
You see, then it wouldn't be sketchy because then I'd know not to go through the door.
It could just be this guy.
Is that back to the store?
hold on. There we go. Counter operator.
No,
There we go.
no,
There we
you're
go.
not bringing little guy. No.
Little guy runs a convenience store.
Just
Little guy
walnut.
working his 9 to 5.
Nah, instead, who's working at the cash register? It's this guy.
Monk.
Why are you working? So that way that way the constant threat of my rent isn't looming over me.
But actually, this is a good question. Xenon, can walnuts talk? Do they make noise?
No.
Or would it just stare at someone?
I think if it makes a noise, it would be like a hollow whistling noise, like the wind. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Go pick out, like, spices, cans, shit like that.
Alright. You guys want a slushie?
Sordon, Unknown, Frisia. Do you all wish for a slushie? Given if Scrap drinks, it will fall down his throat, and Xavier's probably still trying to get to grips with the reality of actually tasting something that isn't blood.
Does Sora know what a slushie is?
I have a question real quick.
Yeah.
It's margarita.
How much do you really trust giving a little person sugar?
You were given a sucker, which is probably the most sugar you've had in years.
Yeah, 13 years and you're now asking about a slushie.
They
It's
did
buy
a
one,
good
get one
job
free.
on the mission.
Yeah, Frisia's already drinking it, and her eyes are like, she's had candy before, that was fine. This, her eyes are like wide, and she is like staring at the cup in an astonishment.
Why is there a
think
dead
you're
guy?
gonna
at the cash? Why is there a dead guy there?
Well, Psycho said it would feel less suspicious with a dead body.
I attempted to
just
draw
put him
one, but
down to
somebody
prove him
deleted
wrong.
it.
You see, it's
Hey.
less suspicious now. I know I'm not gonna walk in.
Anyway,
Free food did cash out.
Actually, Sordon, you asked, would Sordon know anything about a slushie?
Hmm?
Probably not.
I mean, I feel
Well,
like margaritas might exist
flavored
in
and
Forgotten
shaved
Realms.
ice is a very old thing, so you might know what shaved ice, like flavored shaved ice, is like snow cones.
Ah,
It's gonna be such an extremely sweet flavor.
Sora don't have one.
Okay. You get blueberry.
Nice.
Some spices, some canned food, some basic stuff.
There's some Doritos.
Does anyone in the party want Doritos? Given Scrap would probably say
snacks.
spices,
in there.
canned
What is-
food.
Anyone can grab snacks if they want to.
Yeah, I
If
know. I was
presented
just
as a
saying.
Dorito, Frisia would sniff and be like, "This smells weird."
It's in a fucking bag. Just open up a unpaid bag.
Probably.
But
I mean, it's a
what
dollar.
is
it'd be
Mountain
fine.
Dew?
We all like pass around a bag of chips, and we're like, "This tastes off. What is with all this oil?"
We'll still have to pay for it at the end, but fine.
There's Doritos, Pringles, Nuka-Cola, popcorn,
The taste of radiation.
ramen noodles.
Oh yeah, Scrap does need to buy skeletons as well.
There is no skeletons here.
I didn't mean here, I just meant from somewhere. I can probably acquire some fucking skeletons.
You can probably find it on the black market.
The stronger the
Uh,
skeletons, the better, because fuck skeletons. Human skeletons are brittle.
There's some canned Chef Boyardee's.
With that, is it the shape? What imbues the ability for it to be moved? Is it the shape, or is it some sort of intrinsic value of like it being dead remains? Could you just like get metal bones?
Hey, Psycho! I don't know. You think-
I'm sorry, I zoned out. What?
You want to repeat the question you said on your own without any prompting from me?
So, what constitutes a skeleton for this spell?
Oh my fucking god.
Can we just go and like get metal bones cast?
No.
Or can we? Okay, or at least can we like metal plate some bones? Then let's just metal plate some bones. Bare minimum. If it's like some sort of intrusive based on that had to have been alive at some point because like some sort of soul magic or whatever. Let's metal plate the bones.
I'm going to give you the exact same wording. I'm going to give you the exact same wording I gave to Shrimp a few days ago when he asked me this exact same fucking question.
Trump is losing his goddamn mind.
I think because I asked the
This is
question
the
he's
exact
asked
same thing
before.
he asked me 2 days ago.
On the ground now.
It's above the ground.
Okay, but this is a different DM. Shino, can we metal plate some bones?
I mean,
Let's hear Psycho's answer to why it's not feasible first, I guess.
Technically speaking, you can take a pile of bones and it will manifest itself into a fully built skeletal creature. It does not all the bones are required to be there, but it will magically generate them it will magically generate them with the spell being cast.
bless you.
The problem is, if you try to put metal bones in there, that metal bone is just going to be eaten by the spell. And it's just going to be a regular skeleton.
Okay, so it like forces it to be in its like true state then.
That being said, there's nothing stating that you can't just take the bones out while he's animated and just dip them in metal to make him stronger.
Okay, that's the solution then.
I love. Sorry, I found that so fucking hilarious. Because I asked this not from like a player to DM or something. I just asked him like, "Hey, what if someone were to do this?" And I love that you asked him the exact same question.
As I'm losing my fucking mind because he's trying to finagle this so much, like, what if I plated them instead of just melting, instead of just crafting or melting the bones? And I'm like, okay, first off, the melting point of iron is much higher than the melting point of bones.
Well, yeah, so I suggested plating rather than melting.
Well, like if we we can like electro plate or whatever.
I will tell you that the melting point of bones is 1,120 degrees Fahrenheit.
What if we do it in gallium?
The melting point of most metals are 2,000.
Why would you need to melt the metal?
You need to be able to mold it.
You need to be able to shape it. You don't have to mold it.
If you electroplate it, you can, I think, get away with that.
That's a Shino question. This is his game.
Yeah, basically the only thing I thought of that what I was trying to do there is remove the vulnerability to bludgeoning.
I was just saying so they'd be stronger.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Are you okay now?
I mean, my lungs hurt.
I
Well,
bet
that's
they
normal.
do. I bet they do.
But yeah, I will eventually attempt to acquire a skeleton. And depending on what skeletons are available, maybe I might be able to make other types of skeletons. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so, besides that, your total cost comes out to $50.
Paid.
Is this coming out of like ship funds or?
We have a whole bunch. We have a lot of money. We don't need to worry.
I'm just saying, who's keeping track of the money?
I'm giving a rough idea. I'm presuming we're having more. We have more than enough. We just got paid to deal with basic stuff like this. Cool.
Breathe.
Right, great.
Alright. So, what's next? I'm assuming that you guys want to get the ship upgraded.
We'll probably take the ship around to the dockyard to deal with that. The Scrap is gonna have to go there anyway. Anyway.
Hey, werewolf.
He did sound like a werewolf, didn't he?
Words are hard.
Let me put us back, if it lets me, back to the ship. So, you guys are going over to the other port to upgrade. The map shows the place where you need to talk to the guy about upgrading. And you guys go over to the guy, and he asks, "So, what could I do for you guys?"
Current ship needs some upgrades to more standard technology. I'm assuming we've also
Xavier
probably
slapped
cleared.
his hand on the table. We need it to fly.
Well, yes, we have a core to allow it to do that. But the other thing is we have some tech that we are hoping to integrate into our current vessel, in which it would need to have general upgrades to it, as it is a not modern sailing ship in technology.
We need titanium plating, and we need to make sure that the moon can't fucking kill it.
Yeah, he's normally the captain. He's like 3/4 through a wine bottle. Don't necessarily mind him.
I'm 3 bottles in now.
So you're the logistics then.
Yes, I am the quartermaster.
I want to be able to sail the seas and make people think we should not fuck with them, cause they'll fuck us.
Also,
Right,
aside
anyway, come with me.
Yep. Aside from upgrades, do you know either your own company or a different company that works on the assembly and creation of ships?
We don't technically here. We don't really have like our individual companies. We are all the same. We're working together. As far as crew to build your ship, we have some free spare hands that can help out with that.
Not for our current ship, for a different ship. It will take some time, as building a ship from nothing takes a bit.
Yes, of course. So, what type of design are you looking for this new ship of yours?
Scrap's gonna
And
hand
how
him.
much can you afford?
Scrap's gonna pull out from his bag just the fucking probably like 3 blueprint tubes worth of shit. Like just handing the guy 3 blueprints, like tubes of blueprints. You'll probably have to work with some other manufacturers in the process of getting it created, but here's the general blueprints.
Mm. Did you ever show me the blueprints before?
I think I have.
Let me check.
Yeah, I will also go check real quick. I believe I did.
gave me random fucking maps.
Well, yeah, I sent you random fucking maps as well.
Doesn't seem like it, so I will look up I guess for
No, I did.
reference.
I gotcha.
You did?
I sent you the stage 2 thing. I don't think I sent you any like shape images yet, but that was the text document linked to it.
Oh, you wrote this down. Okay.
Yeah, it's all written.
Oh shit. Alright. Let me bring that over to my Google Drive and keep that in handy so I can read it out.
It's gonna be expensive, is all I gotta say.
It's gotta be
It's gonna take a chunk of the coon pool, but you know, it's gonna be worth it. Everyone will be happy with the end result, including Frisia. Considering Frisia will actually have a proper kitchen.
He basically goes over the blueprints. It seems very high tech, but it will be done. This is possible.
The price should be able to be handled no matter really what it is. We have a large amount of funds at our disposal.
Let's see. Very well. This will take about.
I'm expecting more than a month base, as
Yeah.
it will take a bit as you are building a boat. Though given your technology, it shouldn't take forever.
Are you guys going to be staying on your current ship? If not, I would like to take some of the parts off and use it for the new ship. Because it seems as though that you guys have iron on it.
Yes, we'll probably take what we can off our current ship, though having the current ship as well is a ship I would like to keep intact for sailing conditions as a smaller vessel.
Well, you see here on the blueprint, this hatch that holds this large area here, that is where we will store the ship as a boarding vessel.
Hey Zenon. Yes, the other ship has hangars to it.
I know we've discussed it before.
Yeah. I'd imagine if anyone's looking at the blueprint, it is a fucking mess. If you've seen real engineering blueprints, they are a sprawl of information.
I was just looking at cyberpunk ships and I came across this.
That's pretty neat. That's not what it's gonna look like, though.
No, but I'm just saying, that looks pretty fucking cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, with our current technology and the manpower, I say about 2.5 months.
Nod. That'll give time for me to train them on firearms as they wish to learn that. Also, I found an example of here. This is a blueprint for a house, but shit like this is proper engineering.
What the
blueprints.
fuck of shit?
Yeah, it is a sea of information to say.
You can barely comprehend blueprints.
Because you gotta get all the measurements right or shit will fall apart.
Mm-hmm.
What, you don't have an engineering degree, you
Yeah,
know?
you
What the
don't
hell?
have an engineering
No.
degree.
I do not. No, that was not in my repertoire of being a chef.
Motherfucker, I took business as a free,
That would
as a
be a
free
really
job there.
nice house.
I mean, yeah, from what I can tell, it does look like a pretty nice house. It's very spacious.
I can't fucking tell. There's just a bunch of lines.
Oh, I mean, I see where the parking is, the garage,
I see stairs.
storage, utilities, which means there's a second half to the blueprint.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
like
there
an
is a
arrow
sec-
in the top.
there is
because
a
there's
second.
an arrow in the
There
top
is a
or
second
whatever.
story to this. However, the stairway is kind of inconceivable because it looks like there is a direct way into the bedroom from the main entrance.
It could also be just a bunch of layers accidentally. Anyway, it was just an example of like blueprints.
They're listing parking here, but they're also listing a garage. So
Well,
what's
like
the point
parking
of
is for
having a garage
guests.
then?
Parking is for guests and all your extra cars. The garage is for your special cars.
Why you
Why
said
do
it
you
like
say?
that?
Why do you say it like that?
Well, park is for the cars that need to be tied up.
So there's
Good for your
So apparently
special
there's a
car.
ramp that leads to one of the bedrooms as well as an existing porch, and then the bedroom leads into a hallway that leads into a kitchen / dining room / living room area, which also has a porch.
Welcome to the mansion.
Yeah, Wisconsin.
I'm more confused by the fact of
I just
where
grabbed
does
red
stairs
blueprint. I
lead?
don't know what the fuck it is. It's just a house.
It's a house.
It's just using it as an example of fucking.
I'm using my
Blueprint jargon.
very limited engineering career to tell you that this shit makes no sense.
That's fine.
Anyway, so the guy says it'll take 2.5 months. Is there anything else besides that?
Unlikely. I want to keep the ships working. We have extra technology that he'll just like probably gesture towards the ship. You'll find it on the pallets. There's a higher-end generator and a device in which we would like set up between the two ships. If you could acquire a second one of it.
Hmm. And I heard from what your your captain said about flying.
Yes, you should be able to install the, I think it's called like an arcane core onto the smaller vessel. The bigger one will have other means.
I want
So-
lasers on the two.
So you're telling me is that you don't want the core on the ship that we're building? You want it on your original?
Yes, put the core on that one as the blueprints will elaborate on the other stuff once you give them a look over.
Is there? So, hold on. I got fucking confused for a second there. So the core is going to the new ship.
No,
The old
core is
ship.
going to the old ship.
Okay. All right. I got a little confused there. So he says,
Here, let me say it the easier way. The core is going to the convenience. The contrivance does not need it.
okay.
The contrivance.
So he basically says, well, do you have any space for this core? Because it's gonna need a podium to stand on. And it's also going to need to be protected just in case if anything happens. You know.
You are
If
free
you're-
to rework the interior as necessary on that ship.
Well, if that is the case, then I need you guys to get your stuff out from the ship, and I'll be able to.
We have access to a
Core.
bag of holding, so we could probably like pack up all our belongings.
The scrap probably always said to the crew, like, hey, we're going to be going in, rooming in an area. We've actually probably got an area set up before doing all this.
Rent it out a
And,
warehouse. Well, we still have that warehouse. We can probably just
That
live
is
out
true.
of
We
that
do just
warehouse
have
for a while.
warehouse set up there for a bit.
Now, is there anything on board that shouldn't be on there? Just so that way, you know, my crew is safe and able to do everything that they need to do.
There's a dead body.
Assumably, we moved that to the warehouse too. We probably took everything out to the warehouse.
That's where I was getting at. Is the dead body still on the ship?
Probably not. We probably relocated that.
No.
Well, like we relocated all the furniture and
The
stuff
bed's probably just been moved off the ship and subsequently the corpse as well.
No, the corpse stays there
on the bed in the warehouse
bed.
now.
on the bed, in my quarters.
You're just gonna squat on the
I-
ship while it's being.
I imagine Scraps just, like, had it all moved outside of Xavier's knowledge. It's like, yeah, it's still in my bed in the corner. It's like, don't worry about it, Captain. We'll handle it. Yes.
I
overall
want
pass.
him in the floorboards so that way he's with us at all times.
Don't mind him, he's also grieving. But yes. Also, if you know any,
Sorry.
if you know any locations that are extra crew members or people who might be wanting to get off the island, I might be inclined to hire people who are of skill, because we will need crew for the other ship. Well, some crew. We'll still have a skeleton crew that I will probably have to fucking assemble.
Well, unfortunately, you're not gonna find anyone here.
Yeah, I know, but I was meaning if you had any suggested locations in which that people would be hireable.
I'd say go to the east side of the island. You might find some people that are looking for some job. It doesn't matter what job, they just want to get paid.
Thumbs up. Yeah.
Shall we set up a contract for this?
Insert contract here, because I don't think you want to faff around. Because I will faff around to make the contract. We're just gonna say, yeah, basic construct thing, half payment start, half payment end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll work.
I will reduce the coon pool of a large amount of money. Because this will
At
probably
the
take a large
end-
amount of money.
At the end, it's going to take. I need to know, how much money do you guys have?
I haven't had
Medium
the
much?
15k. You have over like 300,000.
Okay.
We aren't telling him that though.
Yeah, no, we're not telling him exactly. I just said we had a large amount of funds.
I
Which we
just
could
need
put
to
through this.
know before I try to make you guys go broke.
Or I tell you 10,000 and you laugh at me.
Yeah, we have about 300,030 in gold, so I mean that's probably more in basic dollar.
So he basically starts calculating the math on his
What the fuck is all that?
high holographic calculator.
Or the clicking
So
noise
who-
or whatever. I think it was shrimp.
Heading or something
Yeah, I
like
was just
that.
slapping his knee against my foot. You'll also side note, you'll never be everywhere with a calculator. Fucking watch me.
I know,
Using
huh?
the calculator in Cyberpunk.
You won't have a calculator everywhere. My ass, I won't have a calculator everywhere.
Also,
Pulled
even
out
back
calculator
then,
watch.
even then, back then, calculators were portable.
I'm going to have.
Um,
That's why I bought a calculator watch, just to spite my teachers.
So he basically says, and he's doing the calculations because it's a brand new ship and it's gonna be made out of materials that y'all don't have.
I have some of it.
Y'all
Oh,
don't
the
have.
the secondary ship is definitely stuff we don't have.
Okay.
Or
And also making a protective podium and all that for the core. He says it's going to come out to 95,000.
95,000.
Oh wow, not even a third of.
That. I don't think this is worth our time, Scrap. We should probably leave.
What?
No, that's so fucking expensive in all reality.
I know. It's just because the inflated amount of gold we have.
And it's also 95,000 in. I'm just gonna assume gold, just gonna be easier on us. Well,
If it's in U.S. dollars, then if you convert the gold into that, I think we could be an even better deal.
It's actually also pretty close to normal like prices too for ships and stuff. As
Like a sailboat.
like a large airship in D&D terms
Oh, in
is
D&D,
actually
I thought you meant like
100K.
with like real life like dollars or whatever. I'm like, yeah, 90K for a ship, yeah, like a sailboat.
Spiders. A ship full of spiders. Well, we don't have a ship full of spiders. We have a ship full of misfits.
I can like get spiders
We
probably.
don't. No, we don't. We don't need more spiders on the ship. Doesn't hurt to have one or two to deal with like random small pest bugs, but
Normally around the build of like, technically you guys are making a ship, like a true ship itself.
Yeah.
That would be like maybe 125,000. A normal ship takes about basically what that cost is, like 90 to 50K.
we're also in the
I'm
cyberpunk area, which
looking
is
at
why
it right
labor
now.
and stuff like that is a bit easier. Which is why we're
Yep.
probably getting a cheaper price because they have machinery and all that shit to make it.
Shit costs 2.4 mil. Nah,
I
I'm
see.
bugging.
Oh, you looked up the price of an actual ship, yeah.
It's a 2007 Tech Normal 55 Evo.
Yeah, that
Do you
means
think ships are
nothing.
cheap?
It's just fucking modern random bullshit. You're gonna be like, yeah, this is cheap, or yeah, this is millions of dollars.
Wait, 2.4 mil is still a lot.
Yeah,
But
I know.
that's something that we don't have.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, how much? Let me see. How much gold? How much does a gold coin weigh?
I don't know off the top of my head. It's not relevant. We paid it. It's fine. Which that will get contracted and commissioned, and all the extra stuff will probably either have to contract and commission other people, or just they'll deal with it. I'm just gonna assume they'll deal with it. It's a part of the boat's construction. Unless anyone has some stuff to do while out, probably back to the warehouse with the crew and such.
Yeah.
Which, time for Scrap to deal with Xavier. Scrap will just approach the captain, probably when we're still outside the warehouse. Captain.
I'm telling you, we need lasers all over the ship. There needs to be a laser there. There needs to be a laser there. And we need to... and, you know, we're going to replace the cannons with lasers.
Just one hand on like his shoulder, and then the other hand's gonna slap him.
Scrap,
Captain,
what are you
pay
doing here?
attention. Hi, we're back
Pay
at the
attention
warehouse.
here. Why are we back at the warehouse?
Because I dealt with all the ship stuff. We're going to be staying at the warehouse for about 2.5 months. In that time period, over 1 month, I will teach you and basically anyone who needs it or wants it firearms. And a side thing.
Yes.
With a gesture to the warehouse, because he probably put like Siren's body in something, and like a body bag or something, just so it's not out. So the rest of the crew had to like be like, not trash bag, more elegant than that. Just gesture towards the direction of where he placed it. The dead body of your husband. What is the plan? Are we burying it? Are we burning it? You can grieve, but we need to do something about it.
Don't say it.
Don't say what.
Don't call him it. It may be just a body, but it's still Siren.
That is fair. You have connections to the body.
Regardless, burning it would be the equivalency. Burning it would be the equivalency of setting the body on fire, and that's something that no undead wants. Don't want to set it to sea because that's where all lost souls go anyway.
I mean, cremation is a. God fucking damn it, that bird!
What? Who lets a bird in here?
Just very good here. Keep. The bird's woken up, Soul.
Bro, it is 6:30. It is cooking. The bird's been alive forever.
You're randomly in the background. Beep, beep. Anyway.
I'm really sorry. Go to bed.
Yeah, we're probably wrapping up here anyway.
Mhm.
Seriously, who lets a bird in the warehouse?
But anyway,
Should've
cremation
closed
is
your
a
doors
way in which you won't technically lose the body. You'll have them nearby, if in an urn.
I made the joke earlier. I am slightly serious now.
Right.
Can we put Siren under the floorboards of the ship?
You could get like a glass casket or something,
In what way?
and like keep them like preserved.
I
Do
would like.
vampires not decompose when they're dead?
Nope.
I mean, he's already like decomposed.
Technically, it was a
Vampires at the point of their life are fully decomposed.
Mhm.
They are not. They don't stink. They don't give like an odor. They're mostly just displays at this point.
Magically non-decomposing.
Yeah, so get a glass
Magically
casket and put it
non-decomposing.
or glass casket. Keep it in your room. Maybe just cover it up with a sheet if you have guests.
Just like a coffee table.
Yeah, use it like a coffee table.
We're not using Siren as a coffee table.
No, you're immortalizing him by putting him inside the coffee table.
That's like putting a book in your shelf and being like, "Oh, hey, this is 50 Shades of Grey. I
Yeah.
haven't read it, but it's there."
I mean, yeah. People put books
yeah.
underneath like coffee tables to prop them up.
I know.
But yeah, what's the general plan that Xavier would want to do? Just to have that done
Xavier's-
instead of a corpse laying there.
Xavier's general plan is to, whenever the ship's being built, at least have a little have a compartment in his quarters that'll lead to Siren's coffin.
Basically, a hatch with a coffin there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scrap will probably also send that message over to the people working on our smaller boat to be like, hey, make these alterations, please, while you're also at it.
Nod.
Yeah. No, that was it.
That being said, I wanted to make sure that just in case Siren did come back, we didn't already just throw Siren into the ocean or burn him alive.
Technically, we can't burn him alive.
Well, I guess burn him alive.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna come back, Captain.
You don't know, he might.
Alright, we've entered denial. No, we're still in denial. What are the fucking
No, I'm
stages
just-
of grief again?
I don't know,
Denial
something
is
about
like
denial,
two.
something. Denial, bargaining, something, acceptance. I think I'm past acceptance and more into the just in case scenario.
Yeah, fair enough.
Besides,
Oh, yeah,
we
yeah,
live in
let's go.
we live in a world where people get resurrected all the time. It wouldn't be unlikely that a vampire decides to come back from the dead.
Totally.
Anyway, you were saying.
What?
You said, but anyway.
Oh, yeah, that was basically the conversation. As some of the other crew was starting to get concerned with you moping near a corpse.
It was you, wasn't it? It was just you.
Scrap will blink and stare at him.
It sounds like it was just you.
No. He's just walk inside the warehouse.
I'm pretty sure it was just you, because the wizard's drunk or caffeine high most of the time. The lizard doesn't care, and not even no one known.
They're right behind you.
He turns around, sees small child.
Yeah.
So he took an arrow to the knee.
Just imagine Boo and then scampering away.
Yeah, she would literally probably just scamper after Crab.
You see, they don't even like me.
I think the term is called bonding. Anyway,
I don't know. That's a child.
get inside the warehouse.
Show you fucking bondage.
What?
Aw.
Well, Swando's not a child.
I don't think he understands the concept of halfling or gnome
fair
yet.
Yeah. I think that's all the major stuff. So ready to go fix his fucking body using cybernetics at some point. Not necessarily trying to get stats or bonuses out of it, just not have
Aesthetics.
holes in them. But hey, bonuses are bonuses if I can get bonuses.
Maybe you could get a cybernetic that allows you to look a little bit more human.
Yeah, I was basically
No opposite direction.
look more
Even
like
worse.
a fucking monster. Mangoes to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. Also, I'm gonna go buy some fucking skeletons.
You could buy skeletons next time.
Oh yeah, imagine they're just during downtime stuff.
Yep.
I don't think there's
Gonna
anything
end it.
to come up with it.
Gonna end it here. Yeah?
Whoa! Also, Silver, can you text Eric to bring me food too?
I didn't text him for food.
Ah, dang. Okay.
Text him to buy extra rope.
I
God.
haven't texted him at all.
She's playing a
Okay.
game.
Maybe you should text him. Tell him you love him.
Yeah.
No.
Do you not love him?
Yeah, I can't believe it's live on television.
I love him. I'm just not gonna text him.
Go get her
Not
ass. Go sleep.
Go
You're
sleep.
keeping Silver.
Go
Good
sleep.
night, Silver.
Night, Silver.
Good night, Silver. I'm probably going to end stream here.
What are you two fucks are doing, Xenon and Soul?
Taking a nice long cold shower.
Damn, that's depressing.
Didn't even think about shrimp. He's gonna be around.
No, he's not.
I'm
know
not
he's going to
Yeah,
bed.
he is.
broken.
No, he's going to bed. I know him.
No, he's not.
Time to vibe for a bit.
So you don't want
Alright.
to do summon hell or
Not necessarily.
not today? Okay.
Well, that's it for me. That's it for me. Have fun. Stay safe. Don't get easy. Have a good night.
Night.
I'm already scared.
little bit of hustle, because we wanted to work on that. Speaking of hustle, Psycho.
Oh, would you
said
look at the
were
time?
You said you were getting paid today and that you would grab it.
No, I said I was getting paid. I didn't say I was gonna grab it.
Motherfucker.
What's he meant to grab?
He
Yomi.
wants me to buy this. He wants me to buy this weird ass game that's like a stick figure
So,
stop motion game.
you know
What?
fighting games?
Yeah.
You know frame data and stuff like that?
No.
Do you know the
What's frame
concept
data?
of frame data is?
I've never heard of frame data.
It's basically the amount of time a move takes to accomplish. Yomi Hustle
never
is
heard of fighting.
basically a turn-based fighter, basically, where you're doing the actions of the characters, and then you get to see a replay after of it in real time.
Oh, that's neat.
Hold on, I actually
And
have.
so you together make a
That's
stick fight animation, but as an actual like fighting game sequence.
I have some right here. If you look in the party chat one, this is an actual match that I went through. I think I sent the one without UI.
Okay. Well, oh my gosh, thank you for the raid, Shrimp of Many Memes. Oh my gosh, thank you for the raid, Psycho Intern 1. Oh my gosh, thank you for the raid, Shinobi Dragon Master.
Kind of cringe, but alright.
So yeah, basically that is the match replay. So that is it all in normal speed.
Alright.
First throwing food.
I don't have to work tonight. Yay.
Why are you sleeping then?
Because I haven't had an actual I haven't been able to sleep at night for the past week.
He needs a nap.
I need
and-
one day where I can just sleep at night.
Here you go. So that's what the actual UI looks like.
I'm gonna
it's a-
finish my dailies. I'm gonna finish my dailies for Final Fantasy, and then I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah.
Wow,
I'm
without
gonna do
us.
my dailies and do my relic from Heaven's Ward.
So if you want to see what it looked like with health bars, here you go. So it was.
So do you want to jump in with me for my dailies?
I'm having a long cold shower. That's what I'm doing. You'll be asleep by the time I'm done.
Well, not if we shower together.
I could do dailies with you, Psycho.
That's a long way to come. That's a lot of money.
A lot of
Actually,
yeah,
And the shower's
that's a-
gonna be over long before you get on that plane.
Yeah, that's a lot of money to take a cold shower.
It really is.
But for you,
$1,000
for you,
cold
Shino,
shower.
I'm talking about my provisional dailies, not my my active dailies.
You're not doing roulettes?
I've done my roulettes.
Yeah.
There you go. So
I just need to do my crafting dailies.
Ew, cringe.
What do you mean cringe?
Cringe.
It's cringe to be afraid of being cringe. In fact, it is the most cringe.
It's rated
What?
C for cringe. Alright, I'm gonna head out. You all have a wonderful night.
Good night.
Night.
Right. I'm gonna go do my roulettes and do relics. I'll see y'all.
Moi.
Which game I'm gonna do then?
But yeah, my favorite character in the only it is a modded character, but it's Circus. It is Clown. What?
Nah, Kaz was like crying in the other room. I'll probably have to take care of him in a moment. No, it's not downloaded.
Oh yeah, did you get a chance to look at the replays in on?
I looked at the ones you just posted here, but because I was on mobile earlier, I didn't get to see the ones you sent before. Assumably these are the same ones, yeah.
It is the same ones. It was a proper match. It was fun. Neither side was just getting obliterated. But yeah, I also showed Noodle, and Noodle agreed, like, yeah, it's like the stick fight animations. It's like, yeah, that's like the cool thing about them.
Oh my gosh, thank you for the raid, Soul Fractured Devil.
Oh my gosh, you said my name right.
God, I love the clown's random bullshit go stuff.
Oh, but yeah, this is a Frezia model.
Everything in the kitchen sink.
Jetta, you do need to build your library. I'm gonna head off now. Have
Okay.
fun, guys.
What's the plan you're doing with your soul's done with the shower?
I don't know what he's doing. I don't think he
Oh,
wants to
oh,
play
there
with
we
me.
I know they're doing stuff with them. I was supposed to say, like, we do the 5th dailies. I haven't done mine.
I don't want to log into that.
Yeah?
I don't need to do my levels are fine.
Alright, I guess I'll do them alone then. Since you don't want to play with me. I always see how it is. I don't know if you have it, but I have the crew too if you want to do racing type stuff. Just been reinstalling a bunch of games. We have No Man's Sky.
Maybe No Man's Sky if you want to do some No Man's Sky then. Only thing is it doesn't stream good. Maybe not No Man's Sky. If it crashes,
So remember, just we can attempt to draw Jitter getting coiled up by Azure Zhao, but, you know. Rough. Yeah? Jitter? Do you enjoy Rough?
one of the things you have on your Steam wish list, the Software Inc. or whatever, it's got multiplayer now.
Software. I don't think I have it.
Yeah, you just have it on your wish list, because I'm when I have it open, it shows that you've got it on your wish list.
What is software? Just ignore me, soft and worm.
It's like a
It's that one.
yeah, company management sim thing.
I see.
Just saying if it ever goes on sale again. I don't know if it's been on sale.
No, it's a little minor sale,
Yeah. If it ever goes on a good sale, I'd recommend it. I like it.
but who knows? Maybe in the future, if I ever get big enough and the D&D gets well received enough, maybe you will get your fucking Azure Zhao Documentary.
Let's see which thing to download. Play. What is that one about? That's like a gigabyte download, or I might say that for a different day. What is this game about? See, I got one called Needy Streamer Overload.
Yeah?
It's like a I think it's but I think it's like a visual novel type of thing. I might not do that tonight.
Sounds like a visual novel type thing.
It's a multi-ending ADV depicting daily life of OMG Kawaii Angel, a young girl who, with a rather extreme need for approval, attempting to become the #1 internet angel streamer. It's like a interactive experience game or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm probably I might just do what's it called? Labyrinth of Galeria, I think, is what I'll end up doing.
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, it's a dungeon crawler. I'm just gonna open that up. Let me switch models. Close out all this other stuff. Labyrinth of Galeria is one I can actually compare to Disgaea because it's by the same developer.
Ah, yes, it's one of Xenon's 3 favorite topics: Disgaea, Trash to the Count, Manhwa, pegging. I don't know. I didn't think of another example that wasn't just Manhwa. Hogwarts Legacy is on for 50% off.
It looks kind of boring though. It's just like
I've seen the game. The gameplay isn't the best. The funny part is it was made by. Actually, I think Rowling was getting mad.
good.
It was that people are like leaned into it harder to make them more mad, which was very funny.
Okay, let's fix all of this.
Also, a side note, Jitter, Snake Mommy is not always soft and warm. Sometimes they are warm and very much crushing.